total shutout so far.
Yeah, now you're trying to go all the way around. Abuza's locking that down. 5-1 start. You want to go towards the old time? Well, Drazah has that under lock and key. This is a stuffing there on P1. G2 finally get in the mix, but they do not have the rotation. And well, it's not just Simp that starts 0-4. Doesn't even matter. Had plenty of time to kick up.
Yep, the Phenom, 0-4, no time, no problem. P2, quick test. Abuza going to stay close and tight. 3 dead once again. FaZe hold, and that is another set of kills that they're going to see happily go their way.
Well, Ezreal trying to play with the timing, but no, outmatched, overwhelmed. And now you have a scattered push for G2. The death is so delayed. You got to wait for the respawn to come through. So that's an extra 10 seconds lost. Mamba, though, pierces for 2. That's the go button in a clean break from G2. Took 30 seconds to make it happen, but they're happy for some time.
They're halfway through the point as well, so still plenty of time here on the fight. 0-4 and Draz now making their way over the wall jump. Next up in the kill feed, who's it going to be? It's Kremp and Draz now on a time, and it's a quick break. You've still got numbers here for G2 to keep the fight alive. Mamba finds another one. No, number 5 for Mamba as he goes down.
And this is a great start for the AR players of FaZe. 8-4 from Drazah, 6-3 from Abuza. Yeah, they got broken on P2, but they took it right back. That is a battle just for 0 seconds of scrap time. On that rotation, G2 set up first to get a couple of those entry kills. They'll have all 4 players ready to go for the hold.
Quick test over the top. Nice work from 0-4 staying alive. He's heavily tagged up. Allows Simp to get in the fray and keep him alive and well. FaZe, another good hold, but a 2 from Kremp on the approach. Ruthless aggression now. G2 are trying to roll over FaZe on the approach, and 0-4 falls prey to another Mamba 2-piece.
Yeah, finally starting to battle just a little bit is G2. They got broken through the front, but they're able to get a nice little retake. FaZe, 1 square up, 4 players. Again, straight through the front is where they're going to be going. Then Nate kicks it off, and there's the firepower that they have. Overwhelming to make it back in time. And you see 0-4, 9-7 to start from him. It's actually Simp playing slow, but if 0-4 is bringing the gunny, that is a wonderful sign for FaZe.
Great work. I mean, the gunny across the board is pretty solid. Sky's only playing a little slow here. Alongside Simp, slow to the upkeep, but we're going to see a new hardpoint crack wide open. Good catch off the back of Simp there as he does get a kill on the Sky, so no harm, no foul. But right now, we're seeing 0-4 trying to hold this hard point down alone. Pressure now on. Ezreal gets cut down. Aggression out of FaZe again. 4 dead.
And the mini-map is perfect. Number 8 already cutting off the middle of the map. You got Drazah there for the follow-up in the backup. There are no open avenues of attack. You're going to get picked apart along the way. It is a stranglehold on the mini-map, and now as number 4 gets through, is he really? 0-4 is there for the trade. 12-8 on a 3 spree.
Oh, beautiful stuff, and 100 points now crossed for FaZe. Vegas, 0-4 gets himself in the most difficult of positions. These boys at G2 just can't deal with him. Oh, the damage dealt there. He's batting those stats for sure. The Draz now in mid-map, and FaZe are running circles around G2.
Oh, and I mean, you had players on G2 even trying to hit the old time, and those left side spawns are open, so it could be a bit dangerous. And yeah, number 4 is going to be a little bit out of the mix, or maybe a little bit slow, but if it's parallels, it's going to be a foot race. 2-2 battle right now for the right side of the map.
G2 objecting now to attack those players on the right-hand side. It's not going well. The firepower there. Mama's going to get a little bit more in. The stun will connect, so going to slow these players down just a little. Can Skies pick up the trade there on a Simp? As back and forth a little dance goes, and it is going to be Simp leading the charge. He finds that kill, and G2 with time, but we've only crossed 50.
Big responsibility for Mamba as well. He got a 2-piece to set you up on the back end. He's going to need some more kills again. Wonderful job of playing his line, and he gets the kill on Simp. That is a clean 4-man down, and for G2, they can finally take a breath.
G2 starting the motor. We're starting to get some air into the machine. Let's get it rolling. Still there with 25 on the clock. Next attack here from Abuza. Mamba holds it for only as long as he can. Abuza cuts him down through mid. Ezreal trying to find the trades. Great center in there on the man in the air. And Ezreal, a force of nature on a 4 spree.
That's exactly what you need. 18 kills. He is now leading the lobby, matching the pace there of Drazah and Kremp with a little bit of follow-up as well. And all things considered, G2 had a very tough first set of rotations, but off of that P5, they make it just a 50-point game, and now that kill feed. 3 in the feed for them, back to P1, the tides are turning.
Yeah, we'll see how this second set goes. First go around, solid work out of Vegas. Eyes on Simp and Skies to pull their socks up. And we've seen these gunfights from the first go-around, but the same players, totally different positions. Ezreal, though, man, he is rolling. 22-12. On board with Bueno, still holding that time, getting lots of information. His teammates are getting the kills all over the place. G2 starting the second set right.
And you love it out of Skies. He might be 5 and 14, but at least he's playing his life and feeding that information. If you're struggling, you got to deliver somehow.
They're giving the goods here. Well, looking for the second rotation as well. G2, let's go for a listen in.
Dead. No one deep. Deep left me. Deep left me. Deep left me. I'm mid. I'm mid. Keep shooting. I'm mid. Nothing front. Two left of me. Deep. Two mid along. I'm looking along. Mid door. Nice. Make it short. S1. P4. Keep cooking, bro. Deep left of me. I have all though. Left. They can't kill you. One more. He's going in there. Nice shit. One more drop. There we go. Zach. Door.
No, we drink water.
Wait, do you have a street point? Yeah, I do. I'm the back.
G2, what a comeback! You heard Skies keep the bowel movements coming, and it comes a hellstorm.
Yeah, and that is 3 players trapped in a corner. They are stuck inside, nowhere to go. That is free time for G2, and the comms are easy. They know they got him trapped.
He just managed to miss the door by a couple of pixels. Wicked work. Oh no, FaZe. Yeah, they're trying to escape. Draz is going to find one. The trades are solid and up over the top here. Draz might be able to catch these players. He's got the high ground. It might not matter for Abuza to get involved now. 30 seconds to go on this time, and that is a clean 3 dead.
At FaZe, they deal with the Hellstorm. They clean house and trying to restabilize and see if they can get the momentum shift in their direction. G2, you're just playing for kills. That's real. You want to wait for the teammates to get in the mix. Number 4 is coming through mid, but he dies a little bit too quick. And now you're falling one by one. But if you win the gunfight in time, all's well that ends well. Kremp can't get it done. FaZe continue to hold on. Cut that lead down to 40.
Cut the lead down. They cut the map in half. Top side is all FaZe.
Freaking
4 spree Draz, 3 spree Abuza. Can the Zaza get going? Can they light up something special here on Blackheart? What a start they had. They're falling a little quiet.
And they're attacking Simp. He's going to be the first man in line. Simp struggling in this game. Skies is there to drop him. Now Draza has to deal with 2 players. And even on time, you're being overwhelmed. G2, it is the Swarm and 04 gun down. They pierce from every direction. They now have the lead.
They take a candy from a baby. They break. 35 to go here. FaZe trying to get tricky with it. It's going to be Simp now on the pitch. Simp over the top. Ezreal, what an unbelievable gun. 35 into Skies now for the front. He's keeping those kills rolling. Abuza with a break. And now FaZe are in.
It's a nice punch back. You're losing in the middle of the map though, but 3 players scattered around time in only 20 seconds. G2, a bit of a delicate game. You don't want to overcommit for the break. You need to set up on rotation. Guys like Ezreal already going to be handling that, and nuisances towards the time. Kremken's 2 players back towards their spawn, but is it going to be costly? It is the parallels, it is the foot race, and it is G2 turtle up because FaZe is closer to initial, and Simp falls off the map.
Okay, for now, Abuza trying to hold this piece of cover. Stars over the top. We're going to find this damage now. 04 gets involved. That's going to be 3 dead. Last man for G2 is going to be Mamba. How much damage can he cause? The answer is none. Back to square one over the top. Here we go. G2 with another attempt.
And Draza trying to lock things down. Any chip damage is great damage. Gets a couple players weak. Is it enough for the trades to roll through? Well, 04 there for 1. Decimated. Taken down, and Sim continues to get fried. Mamba good for 2. G2 back in time.
Mamba slithers his way to the back line now. Kremp through the mid door. Over to the right flank now we go. It's going to be Mamba trying to lock it down. Kremp with the damage. Kremp from up high. Can he find the next man? No. FaZe with the numbers. They've cut the defense in half, but it all comes down to Draz now on the push. He's still alive and loses the fight for time.
Well, Sky's one final man around. Abuza's gonna nice and secure, but P1 is where magic things can happen, and Simp overwhelmed and traded. G2 set up. They need 11 seconds, and this game is theirs.
This is their P1. They've locked it down. We got trophies. FaZe trying to flood through the door. The threshold has been crossed. Kremp looking for the chows. Oh, 3 dead straight away. FaZe find a way inside.
And this is a hill you can lock down. Make no mistake, it is now FaZe that can win this game on P1.
Now you just got to turtle up. knuckle up. Get ready for the hit. Mamba now through the side door. Taken care of. Next man's through the window. Estral, they've broken the threshold, but it is a boozer with 2. Skies down. FaZe hold.
And the holds are easy, but at least G2 are going to force the rotation if they are unable to get the break. So G2, they can play for the spawns, which Estriel just got for his team. Now you can overcommit and go for the time.
Trying to find another. Sim gets the kill on the outside door. Can they overcommit? There's Estral now through the side. Trades once again immaculate. Sim finding these kills all over the place. Contest is good. They have the road, G2.
Well, the win condition might just be this rotation. It Sim's off the map, and Mamba's going to deliver for both of those kills. But look at the spawns. It is too far away. G2, the win condition is theirs, as is map 1.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That two-piece from Mamba at the end there. Wow, that might have been it. The boys at G2 have come to play today on Sunday. FaZe falling short there, 250, 236. What a comeback.
And Estriel just had one of the best maps of the tournament as well. Dropped a 40 bomb to strike first against FaZe, and it's not just those Mamba 2 pieces around the time. The gunfight, just to make sure you have the spawns for P2, is the key one. Estriel had a 1v1. He clutched up in that moment and delivered his team the dub. But 40 bomb right there, 4,500 damage. I think one of my favorite listenings I've heard from this year was Skies, Triple Negative, being like, guys, just keep smoking them. You guys are doing great. Hey, you got a Hellstorm, right? Attaboy. Keep it up, guys. Go out there and kill more things, and his team delivers for him.
That is a wicked start. Well, history not necessarily repeating itself in exactly the same way, but if time is a flat circle right now, we're spinning on Blackheart. That is the same result, not the same scoreline as the first series these two teams had against each other. Highlights were red hot for both our squads.
And I know G2 is 3-0 FaZe last time they played, maybe having their number, but I was looking at 0-4 to have a strong performance, and he delivers from the jump. 0-4 was a main contributor of FaZe. It was actually Sim that was slowing down. So map 2, that's going to be my focal point, but for map 1, it is just a victory lap for Estriel. Start to finish, completely on point, has the takeover moment.
Like, that was actually insane right there. Hey, I freaking won that. Okay. What's a parrot? Yeah. Yeah, they freaking smoked them. I didn't even get the pick, but if I would have picked, I would have probably picked FaZe. Also, you think about it, though. If they go the way that they're like the stat wise, we should probably go to a game 5 with like Minnesota winning that first map actually puts them in a better position. Because yeah, I think you're gonna see at least a game 4. This game or Overload will be the thing that makes everything. Because if FaZe wins this, I think we could go to map 5. But if they win this, also they've only played it once. Well, they played it 4 times and won 1. What was the maps? Hard point exposure, call it. Colossus. Kind of figure Colossus is gonna get banned by FaZe. And they pick Ben. Where's their map count on exposure?
No hands, maybe no face left after that one, but he's still good to go. A-bomb site is where we will be creepy crawling. G2 are in position to get eyes on at the very least, but FaZe, the way this bomb site works, you don't attack until you're all in position. You show face at the very last possible second.
There's the next nade rolling through. There's going to be a couple more ringing out. I think G2 have at least 1 or 2 more saved. Once the smoke is out, you see Mamba cooking.
Cooking connects, Sims hurting. Connection there, that's the go button, over the top, we send it, and that was all you needed. Just the intel on the damage, nearly the kill there on 0-4, and the battle continues. 0-4 peels away a second man, and lives to fight in the 1v2.
Beautiful, gorgeous stuff, and that is exactly how you want the strat to work out for your G2. Problem is, 0-4 untraded. Is 2Piece able to seal the deal in that round? On a strategic front, FaZe may be outmatched, but they were here towards the end, and Booz and 0-4, that now long-time duo working perfectly together. It's covering his friend.
Yeah, no joke. We thought 0-4 was dead to rights there. That was quite the win. And we're already seeing those looks there from G2. Nade connects, I mean, they would have wished for a second there. But again, that goes in the playbook right now. When you see a smoke explode in the A-bomb, are you going to use your nades again, or are you going to see it as a maybe fake in a future round? We'll find out, folks. Here we go. G2 on attack.
We're still going for the hops as well. They were ready for a Booza, playing over towards P2. It'll be Draza there this time, but until you find that sniper angle, you have to be extra cautious.
Simp on the other side there. He's also got that high ground position, just peeking over into this top mid window. FaZe playing this very slowly, very conservatively. They're not giving away any space, but they've still got eyes on the attacks.
And if you saw Draza on the minimap, he was waiting for the nades. That was a 30-second delay on him. So G2 trying to play the mind games. Draza absolutely prepared.
Nice, called it. They're over here, they're over here. But now waiting a second or two longer. Who's going to have the patience to hold this? Again, you don't go for A until you are ready for it. And FaZe have given up the middle of the map for a second. They've given up the A-bomb site, and they are just wavering in between.
We are running out of time as well. This has been a standoff of a round. B is going to be the call, and it is, in fact, the open site.
That was an audio cue as well, as soon as they walked through that little metal detector. Time ticking. A-bomb site still eyes on. Nobody home. Estriel and Co now trying to make the flank. It's a 3-man stack now from FaZe. A squeeze of the shoulder, a send of the smoke, and 0-4 once again. Another devastating kill. Krem and Skies find theirs, and now Krem, can he pick up the pinch in time? No, it's all going to come down to Mamba. That's a 1v1 with 13 on the clock.
There's just no time. Are you going to play the bomb, or are you going to play the kill?
He's trying to find the kill. He's looking around. He's found himself a Draza, and Draza checks it. 4 seconds to go. G2. That's a magical round win.
And it is the mind games right now in this lobby. Draza's thinking there's no shot he's going to be doing anything other than planting. Mamba, though, with the buzzer beater in a 3-1 start. They had no right to win that round. You drop bomb in a weird spot with smokes in front of you, 22 seconds left. That is a nightmare situation for G2 to deal with, and well, they woke up from the dream.
Process of elimination did not quite work out there. Mamba was on the hunt. Finds 2 on the round. Gives FaZe now the attack. Wait out the nades. Oh, no nades towards the outside here. So Simp will throw one of his own alongside 0-4 there. No connection, but Skies would have seen that.
Very aggressive here for G2 on defense. A lot of players in front. 0-4 able to get that first blood. Trades up top. Well, being exchanged now. Estriel trapped left in a corner. Nowhere for him to go. Sky's able to get you the kill. And 0-4 couldn't get the trade. 1v1.
Once again, Draza now versus Estriel as the smoke clears. Where the hell is he? He hasn't seen him yet. Estriel peeks. Draz looks left, he should have gone right, and it's good night, 2-1 G2.
Unbelievable. They had Estriel trapped in a corner, and he peeled off just a little bit of magic, and shout out to Caesar Skies Bueno. Somehow finding that 2-piece exactly in time to help his friends. An X-ray vision out of Estriel. That's a hell of a first kill to get.
It's a client-side smoke moment. As Draza falls prey to two very unfortunate 1v1 moments there. They lose the lead for FaZe.
For this round for FaZe on defense, pay attention to whatever arrow is playing over towards P2, that bottom right side of the map. G2 has been playing mind games with their attacks and frags. See, they're looking for the P1, and they're going to get it. Yeah, Kremp is straight in. They used the nades to bully it out, cleared some space, checked the A-bomb. Now maybe call on Ezreal to bring that bad boy in.
We've been shot in the back from top mid quite a lot this round, lads. Let's not let it happen again. As Simp on the hop check there. No moles to be whacked as he's going to stay alive. But he passes that info over. Does that mean it's going to be the hit? Smoke. Yeah, and it's the go. They're going to commit to this one. Ezreal heavily damaged. Mamba with the coverage over the top. Mamba still from the statue. A bastion now of defense for G2. Hold it down.
This is textbook right now in the round. FaZe trying to do this with a man down. It is a three-man retake. They're doing it through front.
Mamba finds the angle. Ezreal in the close corner. The charge over the top! Ah! Justice delivers. A huge three from Ezreal.
Does G2 have FaZe's number?
And if you're a coach, you could not be happier with how that round plays out. Use those frags to get control of P1. Let Kremp roam back and forth. You get intel on Simp playing over towards mid. You feel the timing, you get the smokes out. When you're going for the plant, Mamba there for the coverage. And then in a 4v3, as long as those arrows are in the right spot, you're good to go. Even if Ezreal loses that gunfight, they had a guy on the minimap pinching through mid as well. G2 playing extremely efficient Call of Duty.
Yeah, they've got so many angles to work with there. Interlocking fields of coverage give FaZe no option. Once they cross that wall, they're in serious trouble. At 3-1 though, they're still very much in this search and destroy. No real success on the opening nades. Those salvos have been ineffective.
Yeah, I think you got Kremp doing the Kismet spot, by the way. So yeah, you don't want to deal with the B site this round. A, though, more or less is going to be open. Mamba also with a little bit of elevation, but going to be a gun down in this situation. Talk about a moment FaZe need this round.
Another smoke, another A-bomb hit. Oh, this time though, Mamba goes boom by Draza.
A rare time where a player doesn't shoot the barrel. That is a rookie mistake.
Spidey senses more than Timmy though. Draza knows something's coming up behind him. Lovely work again from Draza. Frees the flank, massive damage to Kremp, but not enough. He tried to do a little bit too much there. This guy's now, oh my word, he nearly found something there, but Kremp 1v3, not a lot of time. To the B-bomb site we go.
He's been one of the most clutch players in Black Ops 7. Kremp has the potential, but no, gets dropped, given the hands. A round that FaZe very much needed, and you'll see players all the time. Again, you can watch it on the mini-map for over towards P2. Basically every team in the league, they will shoot that barrel first thing. You don't want to have to deal with it. The one time you leave it open, FaZe jump on top of it, take down Mamba for the first blood, and, well, try to get back in the mix.
Nice little turn there from 04. 04's got himself 2 first bloods alongside Draz there for FaZe, and they're 1 round away from that sweet equalizing round. They're certainly not out of this yet, but G2 on the attack once again. A-bomb site has been getting the love. The B-bomb site a little further away for them here. Are we going back to A? It looks like
Bevan
that.
didn't do that.
But you've seen a few looks now. FaZe surely know what's up.
Well, we're just playing the intel game once again. See if you can find a cheeky pick. 04 has used this spot a few times now over towards B. But G2 simply do not know this. Kremp poking around, see what he can find. Tunnel's clear. And a 2-1-1 split on the defensive end.
Yeah, that nade over the top. That gives Kremp a little bit of intel. They still can't account for 04. Having a counter for 04. He's going to be the big surprise. But wait a minute, Kremp somehow walks away with 2. Perfect trade, though. Keeps it level. Mamba. Oh, my God. Catches out a boozer. That is sensational. And now a 2v1 with 04. He's had quite the round so far, but he has eaten a lot of lead for breakfast. That is not going to help.
FaZe is faltering as well. They would love to see 04 bail him out of this round because this was a tough one to lose.
And they're tracking him down. They're looking for it. They've got the long way around and the wrong way, but the wrong bomb site. But now 04 again. He's checking everything. Checking absolutely everything.
Go for optic.
Bomb plan. Opportunity for a massive clutch. There's the intel. Here comes the challenge. No good. G2 win the round.
Absolutely shredded as well. We are squaring up for that challenge. G2 playing a comfortable game of S&D. And and Kremp had no right to get those 2 kills. 0-4 would have had a freebie, but Simp goes for the challenge. Simp is not a player I will ever question, but it's worth pointing out, tough map 1 and currently 1-5. G2 taking down a 2-time champ right now, a 4-2 lead. And FaZe have 5 out of 6 first bloods, and they're still down like this.
G2 just so effective at retaking those bomb sites. We're going back to A once again. A much heavier presence here for FaZe. That's it. Aggressive round, overcommit. Try to get involved as quickly as possible. Concussion lands, it doesn't trigger the trophy nearby as well, so they might be throwing a little bit more there. They could lose the smoke to that trophy. There we go, 0-4 gets rid of it. And it might just be a bait. Are we going to keep this play going towards A?
Well, they can make it to the site if they want to. There's the smoke, and it's a fake.
That's it. Out we go. Abuza, he's trying to clear this position out in the skies. Big guns up. Oh, and he finds one man. A lot of damage to Abuza as well. Trades are ideal. Here comes G2.
Spoiler game. It is such a tight setup right now. You got information on everybody. Since you're bomb carrier, and you got players being sent on the pinch, so 0-4 is going to try to make the play in the meantime, and Mamba spots it out. G2 has shut it down, and now 0-4 isolated. Can't give you 2. Maybe a small mistake for Mamba, but hey, it's a 2v2.
We're back over. G2 have held the line. They've not moved at all. Another coverage of smoke. Sim wins it. It's a big win. It's a 2 spree, and now it's a quick plant, but he's not being covered. Estriel, can he find another sneaky play through smoke in this 1v2? Well, the answer is just maybe. Holy challenge.
Feels challenge with the
Gotta switch up the angle, see if he can reconnect. Not easy to win that gunfight against Abuza.
Playing loose. Happy to take the shots, but an effective position for FaZe to trade from. 4-3.
And once again, well, Simp gets 2 kills in the round, so from 1-5 to 3-5, that is a great sign for FaZe, but also 0-4. Tries to make that hero solo play. Mamba spots him out on the cross, but then Mamba dies to him. If 0-4 doesn't get that kill, he's instantly getting flanked and shot in the back, but Mamba just letting that one slip away. 0-4 with another bailout kill. Similar to the 2-piece he had in the early rounds. 0-4 has had some wonderful bailout moments.
Dallas, you're getting creative. I love it.
It's a plat crowd. They do not know ball.
Rank play soon, next Thursday. Nade's not going to connect, but the stuns will. G2 rocking forward. Dra's going to be the only man covering up for now. He's going to have 0-4 to make a move soon, but trophy lands. Oh boy, Simp saw at least 2 bodies. Sneaky Skies as well.
Oh yeah, Skies was looking for that, but Abuza had Simp covered, so everybody on FaZe is safe. In the meantime, G2 knew they had the numbers, successful to get this bomb down.
They hold their lines, and that is a perfect trophy. It gets behind the bomb site. No one can deal with that now. FaZe, oh, we're going upstairs. We're taking the high road, and he has been abandoned.
That timing was crazy.
Incredible timing, and now a couple of mans to make a run towards the backline. Coverage now from Skies. On the flank, doesn't get a single one, it's 0-4. Damaging to Mamba. Mamba can't get another. Draz on the immediate trades it out 2 through tunnel. Draz finds another. Draza on the damage for Abuza, and FaZe equalize.
Overwhelming, and that is the confidence FaZe are looking for. Draza starting to get active in those comms.
Guys can win.
Take a big sigh and settle back in for the next round, but that is the teamwork being shown off. That is the aggressive play call as well. Everybody through P1, send multiple players on the flank and switching things up. FaZe have had no issues getting the first bloods. They've had issues converting the rounds. Now they're starting to figure it out.
Yeah, it's a dangerous thing, FaZe. Like right now, what's Draz's hand? Can we go back to Draz's hands? Can we see what's going on there? He's probably got his hands as his controller now, but we're figuring out the play. FaZe learning round by round exactly what they want to do here. 4-4 here in map 2.
Number 4 on the minimap. Yeah, Mama shooting the barrel now. You can teach a new dog new tricks.
Woof!
Wow, that is bold from Kremp.
Woof!
I mean, you had FaZe 3 players in the middle of the map. The stun and the idea was there, but he just gets gunned down. G2 and another 3v4.
Some slinky shoulders from Draz. He's going to get a ton of intel over towards the A-bomb. And that's it. He's not seen enough. He's seen enough to send the boys in. Oh dear, but the Skies are up behind theirs. Trades are good. 2v2. Skies is gone. Long gone. Draws on the hunt. He finds his quarry. But he has no idea where Estriel is. 1v2. Opportunity now for FaZe to try to pinch. Lead change. Map point Vegas.
And Draza's spidey senses are tingling as well. Catches the Skies there on the cross. I think Skies was expecting the open lane because Estriel makes it through. But after the fact, Draza is just getting the intel on Estriel in the spawn. That is a nice clutch and an efficient round. And here's Kremp, I mean, just full sending it. He probably gets the intel that his stun connects on too. Maybe that's why he hit the go button, but just the team shots a little bit too much. A bullet away from the first blood. Instead, FaZe now a round away from tying the series up.
G2 attacks have been so solid so far. We forced that round 11.
This
Slight change in the attack here, not going towards A, but looking at the B-bomb play. But defensively, FaZe there as well.
He's had a good
FaZe
series.
defensively trying to set up
And
a
it's
few
not like
traps as
FaZe looks
well.
horrible.
I think if G2 end up going to this B-bomb site, they might be handed a surprise, but A for the moment is the call.
No trophy for Estriel. Hop checks just for any intel. Yeah, Draz spotted out. Trophy on that side though. Does change the approach. They know they can get a smoke down across the middle again though, but this time it's hit the bomb site. Skies with the opening shots, and again, options here for G2.
It looks like FaZe expecting the hit to be over towards A. They've given up a little bit of pressure on the top side of the map, starting to overwhelm, and there you go. Play calls on A, the bomb will be planted.
FaZe now restructure. Here comes the attack towards the bomb site again. No nades found. Tons of damage in Estriel. Can't get away with his life. Fight through the middle of the map now. 04 drags some attention. Now the guns from up high, and it's going to be Kremp getting involved. 04 takes care of the man on the perch, and it's Abuza now fighting forward, trying to take the advantage.
ARs are trying to hold. It's Skies and Mamba. Skies on the chase. Gonna get dropped. Or Abuza looking in the smoke, and there's Skies. Last man standing has the cowboy boots.
G2, have they been figured out, or will Mamba play something dirty and sneaky here? Opportunity for something miraculous. 17 seconds. No eyes whatsoever. He's going to check, but it is not good enough. FaZe defuse the bomb under an awkward post-plant situation for G2 tie up the series.
Yeah, boots are made for walk-in, but a moment where you needed to sprint. FaZe with a 4-2 comeback in the search and destroy. They were unable to convert so many of those early rounds, but the bailouts came to fruition. 04 had a handful of nice ones, the two pieces, the untraded over by statue, and of course, Draza throwing up a nice game overall. FaZe brought a game plan to the table, made amends for their loss on Colossus, and we have ourselves a series.
That's a smart FaZe. That's a dangerous FaZe. Solving the Rubik's Cube as it tries to change its colors. Great work there. 1-1. Going into the combat, going into Overload. This makes the series that bit more interesting. Already, FaZe have managed to shed their skin. Despite the efforts of Mamba and co in that map, they are looking like a brand new beast with a 6-4 there on Colossus.
Yeah, 8 first bloods there from FaZe as well. If anything, maybe their coach is upset they didn't convert as many previously, but ultimately, things working out. Simp, another struggling game in the kills column, so still uncharacteristic for him. Always be on the lookout there in the map 3, but ultimately, it is double digits for 04 and Draza having themselves a feast.
Great stuff. Massive damage there across the board. What a great game of Colossus. To Den we go. Double dose of Den. If that doesn't cure your ailments, we're going to go Scar. Game number 5. The Den Overload on its way. That will be the next match we play after this very, very quick commercial. Don't go too.
FaZe doing pretty well. Wow. That put 1-1 series now. Simp is 0.6. Still think, I don't know. So how the maps are looking? they're going the way of who's won the most. Kind of figured that was gonna happen. It's that win. And then, but the last time they played Den, that big win, a crazy comeback. I wonder how the rankings will be. You put Riyadh Falcons above LA Thieves, would you? Right now. I have Riyadh at 5. Which mm-mm.
They know ball.
They know ball. Let's go. We'll try that a little bit later on. Now we're all warmed up, ready to party, and so are FaZe. Battling for mid-map, but G2 is the different shade of red right now.
G2 trying to sort of hold the line. Kremp and Sky's doing what they can just to get the next line in the mix. Well, now Estriel's trying to slow him down as well. Problem is, a little bit too slow. Gives time a guy like 0-4 to get to work, and he's getting handed absolute freebies. 2 in the feed, that's a 3 down. You got 5 pushed out. This might be a FaZe score.
Raza's got it, and he's making a run. He's going towards B, and he's having some fun. Mamba's going to be there to try to spoil it. And he does. Great stuff. That FaZe still got numbers on point. They're going to get in there, but it's a close-range battle. CQB. Skies can't get there in time. 0-4 on a slide.
Yeah, he came to play on Sunday, by the way. 0-4 has had himself a wonderful series, a 4 spree, and he is still inside of your spawn. That's number 5, and now for G2, it's the panic button. You're getting outmatched, gunned down, and now you're coming off spawn, and 0-4 was there again. Anybody but Skies, it would have been a problem.
We would be there for the rally, and again, defensively, this is a great read by G2. They clean out the top side. Bottom side, though, there's 2 remaining players. They've got to worry about mid. They've got to worry about the bottom deck. They have to worry about B as well. Here comes 0-4. Big kill up top. The A goal is now made secure. You've got somebody on the hang. Coverage again from 0-4. Gets the kill over the slide, and it's 2-0 for FaZe.
I mean, that is just jumping all over. That is a minute and a half for a 2-score lead, and they're set up in the new time. Just in terms of pure slaying, FaZe right now are overwhelming the opposition. Running past players in the middle of the map, but this might be an opening for 0-4. Able to find another catch, and he's already got the Hellstorm.
He's absolutely cooking to win. Hellstorm in the back pocket. Kremp fighting out for the bottom side. Third EMP in the spawn. It's going to be down low, and it's going to be Kremp finding a nice 2. Simp finds 2 of his own, and already the Phenom looking good so far.
Well, a sneaky Mamba. He does get read by 0-4, but it doesn't matter. Mamba there for 2, so it's going to slow that push down. Simp gets dropped as well. G2 able to hold the line. Still, though, turtle up on the defensive end. They are having to sweat for this one.
This is going to cause some problems. And Kremp is doing, he's done so much damage. He hasn't been able to stop the play entirely. That might be it. So no one there for FaZe to capitalize. A tremendous effort from G2 to survive the Hellstorm.
Yeah, huge tool out of their pocket. G2 can breathe a big sigh of relief. Try to get the ball rolling. The guy's there with a nice kill. Instantly traded out, though. G2 have the numbers. 3v2 for the next few moments. And they're sending Mamba on the pinch. G2 looking for their moment to strike, but as Mamba falls, so does this push. And now it's FaZe that are going to start to run him over.
Oh boy, they're going to make a run for it now. Mamba, he's going to spawn in the courtyard. He's making his way across map as quick as he possibly can. Draza, can he get it in? It's good. 3-0 FaZe.
I mean, they are just running the show. We might have an early half ending here. Minute 45 left on the clock with FaZe. They have just been all out and about. G2 have just struggled to get past the 50-yard line, and it's for moments like that. You make it to the spawn, you get shot in the face, shot in the back. They are just struggling in the kills column. FaZe, they're bringing the slang.
Oh man, this is real dangerous stuff. Sims back, 13-7. We were speaking ill of the young Phenom. He's fought his way back right into our hearts and right back into the feed. 0-4, if that lands, I'll shave the beard.
Yeah, FaZe are just waiting, by the way. They've had Simp in position. That's the kills you're looking for. Next man in line, pick up this device, and we are going straight towards B.
They're sending it absolutely flying forward. Skies might be able to catch a cutoff here, but he's going to catch the wrong man. Oh, he's down! Oh no! One more there on defense. Mamba and Kremp get theirs. Draws backs up.
Yeah, this is a desperation effort on defense right now. FaZe have just captivated the map. They have been in control the entire time. Double trade through with the pistol like that, and now Draza, it was an open lane. He didn't know it, and he can't quite make it through. Simto trying to pick his boy up, and it is the half.
Alley-oop finds it. FaZe, what a first half. Strong stuff. 0-4 spitting in the player cam, and Simp is back in form. 17-8 at the whistle blow.
This is why the theme of the day is, hey, if 0-4 is coming to play, we expect good things. Simp might have had a slow start, but at this tournament, he has looked like he might just be King of Major 1. One of the best players, if not the best in the game. And once he gets rolling, the teammates there too. I mean, that is sheer and utter domination. G2 Minnesota outmatched and overwhelmed. I know they have a comeback against this very team, so they have that belief, but being down 4-0 on this map is devastating.
I know, man, they've got to get 4 to force sudden death. That's the only way G2 can now win. What a blitz it has been to see FaZe get such control in this game of Overload.
And while Simp has been balling out that 17 and 8 kills in a half like this, when you have the lead, it is up to the AR players, Abuza and Drazah, to control the pace of the game. As long as you keep G2 slowed down, you're winning this without breaking a sweat. That's 3 in the feed. Everything FaZe could possibly ask
Yeah,
for.
they're getting it. Christmas is coming early. In February, oh my word, it's a tremendous amount of work. And Abuza can't get it done. No goal saved by G2.
Failed nade as well. All good though, Twin. 0-4 looking to make the exit. And actually, with 2 down in the feed, you got G2 running this down the top side of the lane. Kremp is the lead blocker. Dealt with. G2 now down a man.
Yeah, good read from Draz there. Crossing up to mid. What an angle from 0-4. I'm going to steal that one for rank play next week. Here comes the next set of nades on 0-4. Still fighting forward, holding them at bay, but G2 they're winding up for the hit, waiting for the opening damage. Stuns are going to connect. Trophy's out in play. You're going for it, boys. They're throwing the kitchen sink in. Can you get towards the goal? No! No overload. No, nothing. FaZe save it.
App Simp the Pimp with the 2, and it's the frag nade as well that is just devastating. And that is an opportunity squandered. That is a minute and 20 burned off the clock, and that just every single second that passes for G2 is an increase to the nightmare.
Okay. Numbers right now for G2.
And Kremp falls off the map.
Dios mío. And Draz is going to wait. He's got this position. His teammates are going to take formation around him. An insurance policy there on the capture. Drazah, my goodness. Angles. No more kills there, though. You go over to Sim. Last man out in the field there by the courtyard. The goal now secure. Kremp desperately trying to find something. 3 minutes to go. FaZe with the advantage.
And this is the problem. G2 are going to have to start forcing things. Take back gunfights over Chow. Ego Chow sprint into just absolute death and demise. Not a fun situation, and that is all 4 down in the feed. We're not parking the bus. We are running after them. Drazah, the lead blocker, and Sim might just have the open lane. They got 1 man to beat nearby, but if you lose the gunfights, you wait for your teammates. Simp has the support.
Oh, wait for it. The bus is not parked. Abuza still holding front. Towards the outside he goes, trying to get involved quickly, and he does. Nice pick up there from Kremp. Oh, but Drazah slows it right down. No parking, nothing. If it's a Magic School Bus, you know where it's going. And right now, G2, they've got to pull it out somehow.
And we don't have time to rotate. You don't got time to swing the map. You do just have to run it down at this point. 2:20 on the clock for, at minimum, 4 captures. And any death, again, is just a bitter thing. Ezreal leading the charge, traded out. FaZe, you play clean, Call of Duty. It is an easy victory on Overload.
It's a great game by FaZe so far. They have absolutely dominated the first half and the second half.
Yeah, I agree.
Fantastic defense. Over to B-Goal, we can go for a second. Sim's going to certainly help make the case to hold it here.
Like the second
As if the play wasn't good enough, you're going to try and make something happen there. It stops shy of the goal. And Simp getting very creative with his Hellstorm.
Well, 27 kills, he can do whatever he wants. FaZe guns clearly hot. And on the flip side, yeah, Mamba, 7 and 19. I know he's a rookie. He's had an incredible tournament. Champ Sunday, though, is built different. I'm going to see how deep he can dig.
This is a fantastic shutdown by FaZe. They've kept a clean sheet thus far. Another man in the middle of the map, Drazah. Superb trust in his teammates. Drazah getting into the mix. Drazah in gills.
I agree with that.
Over to Sim. Next line of defense for FaZe. A rally cry now for G2. A minute on the clock. They're desperately trying to get in, but what a wall set up here from FaZe. Another 3-4 dead. As clean as you like. They're going for the 5th.
And you just have to suffer if you're G2 as well. We're almost to the point where it is mathematically impossible for them to make this comeback. It is just devastation going into the map for 0-4. Nice little 3-piece there. It is just demoralizing, though, if you're Minnesota having to deal with this heat. 5-0 lead now. FaZe 2-1 advantage in the series. And you got Simp working like that.
Yeah, they were trying to find the rally and a perfect maneuver there from FaZe to get it done, but it's not going to happen. We will see a 4th map. And now with FaZe in the lead, has it changed things too much? Final shot here to try to get on the board. And you get it, it's 5-1. At the very least, you walk away with a goal, but it's not enough. FaZe, too much on Den Overload. 5-1, the final score.
Yeah, a consolation prize of that final cap, but a nice 3-piece for Drazah. That is feet up, no sweat. Simp Pop take over and the team there to back them up. Phenomenal work out of FaZe Vegas. No comebacks this time. They have made amends.
Yeah, they figured it out. G2, everything was shut down. Mamba certainly had an uncomfortable game. Could not get anything going, and Simp in his bag. A brilliant performance from him after what has been a lackluster series so far. He'll take it 2-1. That's FaZe. Match point.
And the memory of Den may be haunting for Minnesota because we're going to be going back to Den for the map number 4. But credit where credit is due. Same for 30 kills, 33 damage. Led the lobby in both of those categories. Every single player on FaZe able to get a score, and the objective work on point as well. You got guys like Mamba trying to keep up with his teammates in the damage category, had plenty of assists, so still getting involved, but he's the guy looking at to switch it up in the gunfight winning category there for map number 4, because it's him rising to the occasion. Well, G2 needs someone to match him.
Scuff playing the game. It is going to be the 5 goals that FaZe managed to get. Their overloads were so strong. Start to finish, really aggressive and wonderful coverage of the map. They're just managing to find that space. The lead man, the lead block, finding those kills all the time. FaZe, played with Simp, really, really strong stuff out of them. Draza now on this side of the map, allowing complete control. FaZe, good possession, great routes, even better kills.
Yeah, definitely the type of game that when 0-4 gets off to a hot start, it makes it easier for every single one of his teammates on the map. I mean, it was quite literally the opening break. 0-4 goes on the 5 spree, gets inside of your spawn, and just becomes the facilitator. Another big moment as well, just for Simp to get the 2-piece to stop that initial cap of maybe G2 having a thought of a comeback, but ultimately just a very efficient game. A couple highlight reel moments there out of FaZe, and now the comms are feeling good. Sunday feeling good. A lot of vets on this squad, and I mean, none of them are strangers to a grand finals. They're in it for a long Sunday.
There's a lot of second places on this team. Something that they want to eradicate this year round.
I mean, I'll just get 3 for free.
They are indeed getting it done.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
FaZe feeling fantastic after the win there on Overload. Draz, just a little chirp, just enough to get you over the line and get you into the next hard point. Yep, staying on Den. Scar for the game 5.
And obviously, Kremp has been one of the best slayers in the game. It helps that they have been spamming Colossus in the small maps as much as possible. But even on Den, Kremp is the #1 slayer on this map. They haven't played it nearly as much. This is the map pick for FaZe, but that means they're trusting guys like Simp to be able to match that pace, to be able to handle it. But it is a bit of a square-up battle. It's going to be an exciting one to see.
It's going to be a good one indeed. We've seen Blackheart go the way of G2. Strong respawn mode, really, really strong. They're good at hardpoint, aggressive players, you said about Kremp. If you can have a good map, we might be seeing that Scar game 5. Right now, though, FaZe seem to have the edge chance. They just seem to have it all together now. Search and destroy, great execution of the game plans. That Den was a absolute blowout. How are you feeling about the half?
I mean, listen, they've just been here before, right? So many times you have 0-4 and Abuza. They lived inside of the grand finals last year, maxing out their XP and experience, and obviously faltering a couple times. Well, now they're going to be surrounded with a couple world champions that can help pick them up in that category. So I think FaZe feasting, prepared for these moments. When they form this roster, they are preparing for days like today on G2. This is, for some of them, brand new experience. You know you can take down FaZe. It is not a matter of quality or talent on this squad. They have shown off all of the goods. They even have a world champ on their squad as well. But it is just a different environment on Sunday. It was fantastic in the map #1. These two players need to set pace again on Den. Make the map easier. Get Mamba back in the mix. They can set the tone, get the trades flowing. We will have ourselves a battle. These gunfights, similar to what we just saw. See what kind of goods are being brought on Den.
Kremp, the current hardpoint record holder, 54 kills on Colossus. Den, not quite the same, but we will see how this one plays out. Sometimes it can feel difficult rolling from the same map, different mode. Can't quite shake off the bad map. But in hardpoint, you simply have to. Here we go.
And just a quick tag on that map 5. Scar S&D is not something FaZe want to see against G2, so they absolutely want to be able to end it here. Opening break, nice and clean, at least in the kills column. Simp waits for his moment to strike, gets the kill, gets out, gets a little bit of that time.
Oh man, Simp. Oh, Simp. He is having himself a P1, the contests and the kills. He's done it all, mate. No way is he going to go for the next man as well. It's 5 for Chris Lair.
Man, that's going to be a nightmare. This is not the man you want to have the hot start. He is in cheeks, and for G2, well, they're respecting it, backing down for this retake.
Does get the Hellstorm, but man, what a start. Beautiful kills there, lovely motion from Sim, but again, not enough to really push the lead forward there on this P1. It's going to come to a close. 5 seconds.
Well, no, I mean, actually, as hot of a start as what that was for Sim. You got a tied-up game, and G2 flipped the spawn, so FaZe dropped the ball. They overcommit. It was too hot of a start for them, and now G2, they're going to be able to take the lead.
Oh, Skies lines up one, not enough damage into the next man. It's good. Bueno still dancing. Eyes on the next set of spawners. Kremp trying to fill the holes. Defensively, an awkward moment as Estriel does put a couple of holes in him. Gets a boozer too.
Ooh, and we're trading away a little bit of time as well. G2, as good as the start was, not quite able to run up as much as you want, but there's Mamba for 2, Estriel on a 4 spree, and this is the man you were looking at, the 40 bomb on map number 1. He is prepared in hardpoint, and he's got the Hellstorm.
In the back buckets. 5 spree, 3 for Mamba on the outside. Mamba 4 on the outside. It's going to be Estriel with 6 now in a row. He's soaring his way through time as G2. They're running dead.
Yeah, so quiet and comfortable, and the player came as well. This is facilitating gameplay right now. That was a spree from Mamba, a spree from Estriel. Both of those players fall. Okay, FaZe, they got their get back. They've won the rotation, trying to get back in the swing of things. They dealt with the onslaught, walked away, down by 40.
Okay, so it just goes.
This is certainly going to help make the case to break that hard point. There'll be Tokyo Skyline there. It's not going to connect, but should keep these players trapped on the inside.
Well, the problem is, Estriel is going to be so far away out of it that it's going to be tough to get the play back. So Abuza doing what he can to slow it down. They know a guy's over towards Dojo, but Mamba in the feed gives you 2 again. Mamba making up for his last performance. You love to see it if you're on G2, and the break is clean.
Abuza get tags to everyone. He's trying to chase 3 assists in the next break. Those boys get their health back, man. Estriel now with trophies in play. Mamba, he sadly eats a little bit more there. Oh, he's found another. Wow, Mamba finding 2 in that life. Sky's now on the inside. The dance is so annoying, but again, the kills are good here from G2. They are locking it down once again on Den.
Yeah, this has been Mamba's multi-kill madness. If he wants to build a multiverse, we can keep it going for him. Sky's now working patio. You already potentially got those back spawns controlled. G2 are just going to overwhelm these spawns. This is looking like it's going to be a break, and Skies continues to fry. A 4 spree from him as every single G2 player has been teeing off on FaZe.
This is an unbelievably annoying situation to be in right now. Sky's guns up at the ready for the next fight. He's in a very predictable corner. We'll see how this one goes. Mr. Bueno. Oh, he gets the 5th. Trying to get himself on towards Draz as well, but he's going to be picked up. The trade's fantastic right now for G2. Again, they hold.
Yeah, and this has been the phase that you're worried about seeing. A 3-11 start from 0-4. He's been great at the start of all these maps, now struggling, and on the receiving end for another Mamba multi-kill.
Yeah, Mamba's back. 15-8. Mamba's back. Here comes Estriel, picking up with nothing now. Everyone has been taken care of, and that boy got that dog. He won't be calling it in, sadly, but lovely stuff from the first set. G2, what a lead.
I mean, I think off the opening break, FaZe was able to get maybe 16 points. Since then, they've just been getting obliterated, praying and desperate for scraps. So yeah, a perfect first set. Clearly the bounce back there from G2. Whatever Looney said to him before map 4, clearly paying off.
Buzo 4, clean dead. All 4 gone. FaZe time. Their P1 was not bad, but again, it was a hot start. The overheated could not course correct. Trophies at play here, and they have control of P2 as well.
That's good stuns, good nades, great tack usage from 0-4, switching up the angles as well. Simple Call of Duty, but Kremp able to read it still, though. 2 in the feed there from FaZe. It has been a firing squad on P1. Abuza, it is a comfortable place for him to play. Loves the heady, great information the whole way through. FaZe is outmatching him on this hill, in this hill alone. FaZe, though, this time, mistake-free, maintaining those left side spawns. No one from G2 has been able to pierce it just yet. FaZe trying to set up for a big one.
Abuza doesn't catch it this time round. Dodging the nades, staying alive. His teammates now reinforcing this P2 phase, maintaining control. But a G2 now, Minnesota on the encroach, and they are starting to collapse upon time. But Simp buys his boys a little bit of space. The 4 down there, that is a lung full of air.
And you already got Jaza pushed out. Yeah, you just get welcomed off spawn. A nade's already in your face. FaZe handling P2 right now to perfection.
Oh man, they're pushing out. G2, what a battle it's going to be to get close. This is an immaculate situation for a comeback right now. Mamba finding at least one. Now you bring the gunfight to the point. Nades are there, no damage. Great work out of Mamba once again, finding the kill. Sim, oh, he keeps it close to personal trades there. A team kill. Draza and Estriel get their trades. Draza last man standing and FaZe are in.
Yeah, it was the 1v1 for that final little bit of time, but FaZe with the spawns and Draza with the gunfight win. And that is what? An amazing sort of first half there from G2. Back-to-back kills, and FaZe are right back in this game. G2 want to stop the bleeding. They got 3 players on the point. You got Kremp watching the full pinch. They do have the setup.
Trying to not let it happen. Kremp finding the kills on the far side of the map. Mid-map pinch though still good. The Skies surely will be traded out here. But no, it's been a nice bit of work from G2 to maintain position.
And that is everybody doing their jobs. Kremp gets his one, pinch is fine, gets support towards the middle of the map. We go again. This time Skies, Entraman gonna falter. FaZe gonna have the numbers. Mamba can feel the pressure. Backing down, reload, and setting up for another multi-kill.
Oh, Draz. Good work here from Mamba. Oh, 3 dead again. 3 dead. No one gets through the gates. All down. G2 are up.
There's the hold. They have stopped that momentum in its tracks. A 4 spree from Estriel, a 3 there from Mamba as well. These 2 players have been putting on a show.
Holden. Mamba. Mamba. Come on! 26-15, 6 spree. And a Hellstorm now for Mamba.
How about this new player? A 70
look
point
at
lead
Estriel.
going in
Estriel's
towards
not
new.
having a quiet
FaZe trying to
game
wrap
either.
with Kremp. He's been bored. He's had, what, 2 kills on this hill because his teammates have been frying. He wants blood.
He's not going to get it. But Estriel trying to find some there as well. He's got himself at least a solid spree. And then Mamba 7 comes to a swift close. That had been a little bit too much. But a booster there by Tree. FaZe are in. Trophy's working very hard to keep that man alive.
Still though, this is just contest time. You're looking for something extra. You're looking for somebody to get a 2-piece because right now, FaZe, they're going to be in a pinch. Skies spawns out, trying to shoot a couple players in the side. It gets read by Draza though, so FaZe holding on.
Abusa, what a life this is. How many times does he regen from here? How many times have we seen it? 23 seconds to go on this hard point. FaZe, we are far from out of the woods yet.
And holding from the front is no easy feat. So yeah, you can look at how dangerous this has been from Abusa. How many stuns and Semtex has just landed next to his ear. And ultimately, 0-4 stamps it. Nice bounce back moment there from FaZe, and we go back towards P1 where they have been phenomenal. This time though, G2, they've got a setup, watching every single lane, every single corner.
G2 got many mans in mid. Many mans in mid, and now
Nice
1
trade.
man less, but it's an equal trade on the approach towards new. 3rd and final set of hard points here on Den.
Sky high though is Sim. Right back in towards the time. That's 2 in the feed, and Kremp gonna get overwhelmed. Yet once again, P1 FaZe have just owned it. They have been running the show.
Mamba's gonna try to drop a showstopper on him. Well, should at the very least get the man off of time. A couple of trophies in play there will help against the Sidewinders, but for now, dealer's choice on where to send the main missile. It does not connect. 20 to go.
Yeah, and you use that Hellstorm in its phase just right back in time, so that effectively does nothing for you. And you're gonna lose these spawns as well. Sim now working the pinch. And Sim there, yeah, good for 1 in the feed, and he's gonna be trying to block off spawn. You end up getting that bottom left though, so Sim can't quite make the play. G2, the opportunity's still here.
This is a good fight. 0-4 with a grenade. And it blows up just the right time to take care of Skies. So much damage. 0-4 not able to get the second. Mamba's now in the fight. Abusa through side door, gets blown up in a hail of Semtex, and Sim, last man on point. Reinforcements are here, and this melee is not over yet. FaZe, another wave of kills go their way.
Yeah, and he gets the trophy out as well. This is going to be a desperation effort now from G2. You need to make this break good, and you got to start it off well. You got a player working the pinch. You got everybody now surrounded in time. You're in for the kill.
Holding it, oh, draws a couple of peels. Abusa, last man gone, down, done. G2 are in.
Yeah, huge moment. 25 seconds left to fight for. FaZe getting picked apart along the way. A 20-point lead right now from G2. And if you're FaZe, you want to hit this time. You want to get them away. 240 is a nightmare situation that they now are going to have to live in. 240 to 200. FaZe will be here first. This is a difficult hill to hold.
This is to avoid the scar. This is to avoid another map for FaZe. Hardpoint open, they're in.
Oh, they're looking for 1 player. It's Kremp. Draza dealing with 2 players over on the full pinch. Kremp makes the impact, and there it is. G2 have found it.
Oh dear, Draza the last man. Reinforcements on the way forward, but it's the final 10. G2 fighting for it, and we're going to 5. We're going the distance.
Yes.
One more here in this series. Oh, here we go again.
If you're a fan of G2, you always knew this was gonna be the final test. You gotta be able to get past the game 5s. They have bought themselves the opportunity to do it. We are going all the way.
This is it. This is to shake off the curse. This is a real great one. The FaZe have done an amazing job in this series to right the wrongs of the winners bracket matchup at a 2-2. There's one final chapter in this saga to write. Oh my goodness. Mamba, number 35. Goodness gracious. The assists for FaZe, man, what a great map they had. Again, good comebacks. Chance, what was it about G2 there?
Well, Mamba, obviously, the multi-kill machine, having himself a feast, but how about Ezreal? 2 minutes and 30 seconds in time, 19 objective kills. If your man on the point is shredding like that, it is almost impossible to lose. Just like in map number 1, Ezreal Mamba running the show, and Skies gets the fist bump out. Hey, gentlemen, you guys did a great job.
Yeah, that game flow looks like Mamba's mustache. That's really what that is there. That P2 right in the middle, that's where his nose sits. That's what I'm seeing there, folks. Strong map from him, strong map from G2. A couple of hard points that don't quite go their way, but that's how it goes. Scar, oh man, one more map here in this series. This is, of course, folks, just joined us in the elimination bracket matchup, so the loser goes home. One more map is all we get. These two teams, they've been going at each other all tournament long, and they're going to go at it one more time after this break. Don't go too far. This is the Call of Duty League.
What is this fight? So if they win.
Black Ops 7 returns to the esports world.
Where we go to advance. I just can't believe we're Right.
Game 5 towards the bottom. This is a $20,000 map of Call of Duty between these two teams. And of course, the opportunity to play for that top prize. Getting after it for FaZe, it has been a long losers bracket run. Of course, G2, it is
That's
the
what I was
team
looking
that
for.
sent them there, looking to prove their dominance once again.
Yeah, strong work there. That's how the prizing has shipped out so far. And what a leap this will be. Can you find the success to jump into that third place? G2 want the Scarus indeed. They managed to pull this all the way to game 5. FaZe, Chance, why don't they want this game?
Well, they don't want the game 5, at least not on Scar against G2, because G2 have a perfect record. 18-7 in round count. They're winning by an average of 6-2, which is dominant in the world of Call of Duty. On the flip side for FaZe, they have a 2-3 record. They can battle, but it's one of their weaker Surge maps. G2 happy as a clam to see this here for the final.
I see what you did there. FaZe, they've figured things out on Colossus in a big way. G2 started that map off very, very strong, but they finished up with Bikini Bottom towards the end. And it was these boys that had a good time. 6-4, they figured it out.
Yeah, 0-4 had maybe 2 different bailout rounds as well. Nice little 2-piece over towards Statue where they didn't have the man advantage. And of course, Abuza on point from start to finish. Wasn't lighting the feet up there in the sniper category, but that is something we expect him to be able to do. Scar for the map 5. 2 of the top teams getting after it.
We're gonna have a good time on Scar. FaZe yet to really get rolling, but G2, again, a lot of VOD. You know how they want to play it, you know what they want to do. I feel like it might be a trap for FaZe. This is one of the more well-prepared teams we have in the league. They love to do their homework. Oh, is it a sign? Technically, yes.
Home field advantage. And Kremp for a round 1 to play this aggressive. Any intel he gets on a player over towards mid-cut, or if he knows that there's extra men defending on the A site, he's going to be so quick on the jump for this move.
In a position like that, it's either Patrick or Handsome Squidward. We're going to find out exactly what a bit later on. Estriel, I know you check these corners. Hello. He's out. Oh, he's more than out. He's winning the gunfight. Mid-map, absolute pressure from G2. Now trying to overwhelm, and you catch out Draz. First blood.
Overcommitment, and now 0-4 is going to be forced to make the play on the pinch. He might jump into the clutches. He is spotted out the whole way, and Sim finds the kill, but at least getting traded out. FaZe trying to bail themselves out with teamwork.
Teamwork, it's working out in a big way. Estriel can't get away with his life. Simp soars through. He sides his way through Estriel. Now it's a 2v2. Not a lot of time left. You've got to try and get the bomb down. Mamba.
Gotta get over there.
Committing ever so close to it.
And Mamba has 0 help. Skies is just in Narnia, and Mamba overwhelmed. This is not how you want to start off the 5th and final map. Skies out of the picture, and a clutch up there for FaZe, and an ace for Simp.
Nice way to start the round. Big pimping moment there from Chris Lair.
And listen, Drazen messes up. You had G2 playing with the fiddle. They got 4 men grouped up to start working towards that A site. You get the first blood, and then they just started to break down. Again, Simp is a calculator. You are man down. You are forced to make the play. He is rocking it through that mid shot, just swinging back and forth, picking up all of these errant kills, 3 of which he did himself, 1 of which he had a little bit of help there from Abuza, but 2v4 clutch in an ace. You're sitting on the other side of that stage and you see Simp getting hot. That is a scary thing to behold.
Welcome to Casa FaZe. They are not leaving. Not now they're out into the great outdoors of Scar. There's Simp again, coverage from here and the bomb carrier. So we're really waiting for an opening play to decide where it goes.
Impressive. Where's the in area?
Nothing yet. Ooh, that's a big gun from Abuza. Oh my, Draza. All down to Estriel. 2-0 FaZe.
G2 with a perfect record on this map. Faltering, making some mistakes, getting broken down just a little bit. If you are looking at the best snipers in the game, Super obviously one of the top dogs, but Abuza is in that conversation. Not only does he have a bevy of sniper kills in his favor, he almost never gets sniped back. And of course, in the meantime, Simp is 5-0, 2 rounds in.
There does come a kind of point in a game 5 where you really feel like it's getting away from you, and that's where the greatest players shine. They don't let it happen. A wonderful test for this relatively young G2 Minnesota.
Look at that onslaught of nades, by the way. FaZe have those dialed in. You are walking off spawn already feeling uncomfortable, losing space on the map. And now it's not just Simp in towards shop. 0-4 and him playing with the idea to playmaker SMGs.
Oh, no.
And they got it, yeah, the switch up. You call out Simp in the middle of the map, you're not expecting that second guy there.
Close for business. Estriel from inside. Smoke, no way. 0-4 gets 2. And he's finding more. Over the top, he now sends it. That's a lot of damage. And Mamba gets away with his life. And he's absolutely slip-sliding. Not enough to get this way with his life. 3-1 now. Sky's low.
Away.
And good luck, my friend. This is a tough spot. He's dancing. FaZe overwhelmed. 3-0 here in the 5th.
Yeah, of course.
And right now, G2 as a collective unit, 3-12 in the kills column. Even when they got the first blood, just getting eviscerated. The trades right now from FaZe for the rare deaths that they have are being traded out within a second. Simp continues to be perfect, 6-0. This right now is just a bloodbath of game 5.
Yeah, really. I mean, that homework has been done by FaZe.
I'm trying to understand what they're
so
trying
let's
to
figure out
accomplish
something.
by having it work.
Go back to old ways. Try something a little different.
split or-
4 hit something. Let's see how it goes.
I don't know if that's the call you want to make on Championship Sunday. That is a tough spot to be in. FaZe doing the exact same thing they did the round previous, allow Draza to play, of course, P1, get 0-4 in the mix, and he got the call. Yep, players there, sent him in for the first blood. Well executed again for FaZe.
That establishment, there's a man about his business. And now when 4 finds himself further forward, a little dirty off angle here.
Well, Sky's caught a Draza. I was going to say that is aggressive with the sniper, looking to see if you can find the pick. They have, in fact, evened the odds. Of course, though, if they're back down,
Damn.
Simp, this is an
Might be a
open sight
6-0.
for the plant.
He doesn't know that.
This is going to be the if
And he's
FaZe
worried about
wins
the
this,
snipe
this
up
will
top
be the
as well.
only
And so he
map
should be.
where the better team percentage
Oh, the nade just donks over the top, doesn't connect. Oh,
Doesn't
wow,
win it.
Boozer. Oh, Skies is gone. Krem doesn't stand up on command, thankfully. He's going commando. Will he be a pro? He's going in. And Simp, yeah, he's getting closer. Dun, 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 and he gets it. Oh, and he gets a lot of damage to the next man as well, but it's now a 1v3, and he's going over the top. He's sent it. He has sent it. He's airborne. He was a shark a second ago.
I think you got to defuse a bomb, though. That's the problem. You're about to be down 4-0, and Abuza annihilates him off the map. And it's not just the fact that Abuza with the snipe gets a ton of kills. I think he only has 1 sniper death so far this entire year. Never gonna lose that battle. Sky's on the receiving end, but just another first blood, another well-executed round, a slower pace this time from FaZe, but they can still do no wrong. You are now 5-16 combined for G2.
Oh, come on. Sharknado. There it is. Damn it. You always get the joke late. Damn it. 4-0. G2 are running out of lifelines.
Not a good game 5 time for making Sharknado jokes.
Doug's here somewhere.
FaZe playing aggressive as well. 2 players on that plane, Hetty. They were ready for a G2.
thing,
Maybe
too.
trying to get that 4-man hit, but now it's Mamba. A moment where he needs the multi-killer, maybe. He spots him out, ends up backing him down. FaZe not making any mistakes. No overcommitments. For G2, finally, they have store control. Bad news, there's no bomb site in there.
There's a lot of goods. There's some form of coffee, alcoholic beverage or two. Could do with a can of Monster. Ay, ay, ay. Or the cross, Skies, you brave man. He knows rechambering is going to be there, but Draza pounces from upstairs. A Mamba with a trade and a Boozer. He's playing Duck Hunt. A Boozer. He's not going to hit a thing, but it's still now a 3v2. Numbers for FaZe with the bomb planted.
Simp has Hellstorm, by the way, so
Yep.
if he just wants to win this round, he is more than welcome to. You're not going to need to use it.
No.
Trent, last man standing. He's one of the most clutch players we have in this game, but Champ Sunday might be built a little bit different, and yep, the trades again from FaZe are instant. This is going to be a 5-0 lead. Every single round from FaZe has been clinical.
The stats told a very different story coming into this matchup. FaZe have certainly done their homework. They have absolutely put together a plan here, and they are executing. Match point, one more round. G2, it is now or never.
I mean,
We're
dig as
surprised
deep
that
as
they
you
did.
possibly
They
can.
lost
Best of luck, have fun. At this
the
point for
first round.
G2,
Or
you
the
can fly free. There
round
is
one.
nothing to lose. And this is going to be the Hellstorm round. How many players are going to be inside of this shop?
They should all be in there, and bad news, very little cover on the inside. All right, G2, this is it. We're going out with a bang, boys. If you are superstitious, possibly with good reason, because you know that Game 5s have never treated G2 well. And this time, they managed to avoid the damage, but they cannot avoid Draza. A massive kill from Abuza.
Hit a collat.
A bomb plant now from FaZe, and an overwhelming advantage. Sky's the last man, and it is done. A perfect Game 5. And you can only laugh. The 4th Game 5 loss in a row for G2 Minnesota.
Welcome to LAN and welcome to Championship Sunday. We will crown champions at the end of the day, and FaZe are certainly on their way. A perfect 6-0 finish to an otherwise incredible series. Dialed in on their Call of Duty, the map pool paying off for them. Lethal threats, and well, the teamwork absolutely on point. Every single G2 kill they were able to get on that map, trade it almost instantly. FaZe Vegas, they brought the goods.
I mean, I think the G2, there's a really, like, a nice bit of a response there to that loss. They can't believe that they lost, obviously disappointed, but at the same time, and then they have to feel good about this performance. They came in online looking good. They beat FaZe 3-0 in the winners bracket and have a decent tournament, all things considered.
for them to
4th
go-
place, not a bad start to the
finished
2026
fourth. They
season
were
of
not
G2
like
Minnesota.
fourth
An
best
incredible
going
reversal
into
off the last one.
And any sort of question you want G2 to be able to answer for their individual team, you're able to get. Mamba played incredible this tournament. Sky's online. Maybe had some iffy performances, came out and is looking like one of the best ARs in the game. Fortunately for them, the biggest question that they still have left unanswered is those Game 5s. That is haunting for these G2 fans, and unfortunate for Estriel. Donut there in the Game 5. Has to
Do you
be
make a
mentioned.
change if you're
Final man going to FaZe, perfect on Scar. That was a delight. The Den was, I mean, a tough one for them. That 5-1, the 1 doesn't really count. But it was a great look
Maybe
there.
you make a
FaZe
change if
on
there's a
Overload.
good
Den
team
certainly
that
treated them right. The hard points, though, still G2. Great work. Massive
battled.
comeback in map 1 and a really, really strong white fight there on the Den as well. GG's
But also,
in the
I don't
chat. Thanks, Minnesota, for rocking up. You
really
put on
think you
one
make a
hell of a show.
change.
But we now say goodbye to them in 4th place here in the tournament. Well, on stage with Blaze, we've got Twin 04. What a tournament he's having.
Yes, sir. I got the Call of Duty League's favorite Twin. Ladies and gentlemen, show some love to FaZe Vegas. Now, you know the crowd is always going to be mixed for you guys in enemy territory. But coming into this series, these guys had already taken you down multiple times before. What was the game plan here? Because, you know, in maps number 1, you guys, you know, are pretty much able to steal the show there. Well, you guys kind of lose a 90-point lead there. Map number 2, 4 rounds in a row at the end, you clutch up. But let's talk about going into map number 3. You guys hit it with a hot 4-0 start.
FaZe
What
will
you
play
guys
the
wanted to do
loser
there to really
of-
kind of set the pace?
Honestly, we knew our overload was like kind of insane. I know obviously it didn't show it the past couple of days, but you know,
They'll play
we're
the
a real
loser
confident team,
of
gritty team, and like
Harrison,
they're kind of like
Texas.
defaulty to be honest. So we knew like what they were getting into, so we kind
Yeah.
of like just countered it.
You guys countered it very, very well. You know, the last 2 times y'all had played them on that map, they had taken y'all down. So definitely had a great strategy. You know, shout out to Coach and the boys for coming up with that one. Now, you go into map 4 and map 5, and, you know, Sim pops off in a hard point. You guys start losing all the rotations after that. But he has another hot start in the S&D, and you guys are able to capitalize. What is it like playing with a player that consistent on a Sunday as Sim?
I mean, honestly, playing against him, I knew he was good, but now I'm on his team. That motherfucker is insane. Like, bro, like he's actually insane. He's definitely one of the greats. So.
He really is one of the greats, man. And now, you know, as we got you in red on a Sunday, playing for these FaZe fans, you know you're in enemy territory. In case we don't get a chance to talk to you guys again in this tournament, what do you want the FaZe fans to know as you guys continue to make this losers run to the finals for you guys to hoist this trophy today?
We appreciate y'all. Just know if we down 0-2, know we a gritty team. We gonna come back no matter what. If we down 100 points, we got some dog in us. And like Chris said yesterday, we gonna win this shit.
You heard it here, okay? It don't matter. They got that dog in them, and they're gonna take this all the way. Chris, it's on you.
If that's not, he will be by the end of the season. 0-4, aka Twin getting another win to open up Championship Sunday. Simp stays true to his top 3 career placements, and now we get to see the big dogs take the stage next. But before we get to that winner's bracket fight, we got to break this one down because, Jay, you almost nailed it. Everything came true except the scar.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to go like that because it's always fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. And FaZe, you can never catch these guys off guard on the same map that you just played them. They're always going to make those adjustments. This time, they don't allow you to take mid-map, and you saw what the result was. Domination there in the Game 5.
Wheeler, you pointed out the number. 8 kills for G2 in Game 5. Simp went 8-2 himself. Let's talk about FaZe Vegas and how they're able to clutch up this time around on a familiar map.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice, you know, when you lose a map and you go watch the VOD and you adjust everything. And you talk about, like, the offensive pushes for FaZe on this map. You know, typically you like to go A, get that bomb down, but they're not giving up mid-map. And it's not like just easy as, like, we're going to watch mid. We're sending 2 up through, 0-4 inside of Delhi, Draza with a little bit of assistance, and then we'll slow push over towards A. And it might just be one guy, but what that does is the presence towards mid, it draws G2 out, and then you can get up to the A-bomb cleanly. We saw that multiple times on offense, and they just executed at a high level, man. This is a FaZe team that they can make adjustments on the fly, and their game plan, it was impenetrable in this Game 5.
And going off of that, you know, I was a bit critical having the scar still in the series with the way this search and destroy had looked for them, and I'm going to be so for real. If Simp didn't get that ace in round number 1, I think we might have had at least a slightly different scoreline. I think that momentum was really important. Kind of back when we got that Simp Same thing. It was kind of just like there's no reason Atlanta FaZe should win this round, and then Simp and whoever he was alive with ended up pushing out the guy in the back, playing together and kind of playing their trades incredibly well, and then he just slams the last guy that needs to play the bomb. He just understands timings in a way that makes it really difficult to predict.
Well, him and 0-4 just need to play together a little bit. And they did it, right? Like, defensively, it's like, 0-4, you get Delhi. If you die, I'm going to trade it
Yeah, just
right
pepper some
away.
damage, I'll be there.
Yeah, so that ace was definitely the battery in their back.
FaZe comes in with a top 3 seed, and they will make it to the final 3. We find out who will they face next. It'll either be the loser of Gentlemates or Optic Texas.
Spicy.
That is going to be another Game 5. Texas, we were already treated with an excellent series, one of the best hard points to open up the day. Does it get better after this?
Oh, 1,000%. You got the best hardpoint team about to spawn in versus the Green Wall. It should be nonstop action. This place, you won't even be able to hear your thoughts, so you got to be locked in.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for your casters, because when we come back, we are taking the stage with the upper bracket. Optic taking on Paris when we come back. Let's go! Nice! Good man, bro.
Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the CDL. Scuff, official controller of the CDL. Start the season strong with the 2026 Call of Duty League Pack. Grab yourself the CDL operator by scanning the QR code on screen or check it out in the Call of Duty store in-game now.
We. All right. Gonna do this though for us. We kind of have already kind of the. Oh, we were waiting. Oh, freak did I do this? So, I think Cloud9's the worst. And then Surge is second. They were the worst online, but at least they showed up and beat a pretty good Carolina team. They were just probably the worst. C9 was probably the worst team online and in land. Then probably will do Boston. Just because I think these three are easily the worst three in this order. I think a lot of people are going to be crazy, think I'm crazy for this one. I think Koi is the fourth worst team. Well, then you have Riyadh. As of right now, I think this is kind of how the bracket kind of looks. Of course, these three can change. Like if Optic wins it all, it would end up being this way. But depending on who makes it to the finals, really, honestly, between these two would be my thing. Who'd I would have. But I think as of right now, especially after that loss, I mean, Minnesota is the fourth best team in the league. Riyadh Falcons is the fifth. Even though they lost in the first round, they just looked better against FaZe than LA Thieves did this week. Like LA Thieves' one win was against Carolina, and that's why Carolina's at 7, while at 6. Heretics are at 8 because one online is because mainly online. And they just did not look that good. But I think this is my bracket right now for my power ranking. Like this would be my non-bias. So I'm actually gonna put these guys at the bottom for right now. Because yes, technically, could you say Minnesota had an easy road? I don't think so, because you played FaZe twice and then you played Heretics. 3-0'd FaZe, then lose the FaZe 3-2. Then you beat Heretics 3-0. So, like, I think they deserve that 4th seed very easily. But if you would have said right now, like the most shocking team right now is Koi to me. Is that Koi is to me is a top. Not is a bottom 4 team. Who did they played online too against each other? Heretics and Toronto did. I think they went 3-2 both times. Yeah, they did. But Koi won. Koi won 3-2. Yeah.
Green aura in the building.
What the hell?
6-0 up to this point. What have you seen from them here in Texas?
Nothing but good things. They've been playing near perfect Call of Duty. It's a weird situation of they've been so good. I feel like I haven't gotten to watch them really much at all, let alone struggle to see how they bounce back, but there's nothing you can complain about. Every single map, they come out, they get an initial lead, they control the entire game, and it has been the most stress-free experience for every single Optic fan. It has been a perfect tournament so far.
Yeah, the great Cletus Maximus Evanus said something very wise yesterday, and he said basically, you know, for this Optic Texas team, kind of throw analytics out the window until they get beat in a LAN situation late in a tournament. They're still the favorite and the team to beat, and you know, I kind of agree with that. We've seen them perfect 6-0 map count here at Major 1. People talking about their road. Well, they made quick work of both of those squads, and you know, they have the best search and destroy play in the world in Mercules. Shotzzy's starting to get comfortable. Hoop looked great in that series, so all things point to Optic making another phenomenal run.
I was asking you guys, when Optic wins tournaments, do you see them coming from the losers bracket? And as of late, it's always been winners bracket run, clean runs, where they just go dominant in the tournament. This could be another one of these. I question if you get beat down early in this series, do they bounce back? They truly have not been tested on LAN.
I mean, that's very fair, but like if you're like already that good, any like sort of iffy moments they had for themselves coming into this tournament, they've answered all those questions. We know the team can bounce back. If you go 0-18 in map count at any point in time and then win a world championship, this team is going to have unbelievable self-belief at every single step of the way.
Allie, as an AR player, which do you prefer watching between these two studs? We got Mercules and Dan Goetze going toe-to-toe.
No, that's actually like a really impossible question because both of them play the game so good. I think I'm gonna go with Ghosty just because I see him pick up a sub more often than not and then do things. I know the crowd was gonna hate that one. I didn't think about that. But he likes to pick up the sub sometimes and he will just slam people with it. So I think it's more entertaining to watch his POV.
Yeah, I mean, Ghosty's great POV to watch. I would go Mercules just because of the search and destroy game. He gets put on an island so often, he just makes it work. They ask him to do a lot in all the game modes. He delivers. But switching gears a little bit, this Genomates team, I mean, historic run in Hardpoint, 13-2 so far throughout this stage, and they've been blowing people out, an average margin of plus 73. And Neptune, I mean, he's, if not the best SMG in the game, he's top two.
I think he's the best player in the venue that I've seen. Maybe the most dedicated player in the venue. The only one to not take a halftime break. He stayed locked in during their semifinal matchup chance. He went on to drop bombs in that game 3 and 4.
And he is quite literally always fun to watch. I mean, he's had already in this tournament some of the best plays like of the year that we're gonna see. Ridiculous runs.
Look at this
I've
one.
had so much fun watching Gataka just yell, La Planète, anytime he's popping off, which you're having to do so every single map. If you put him in a good spot, he has been above and beyond a guarantee.
What is Gotaga saying again? La Planète?
La Planète.
I love the French. Cannot wait till we get out to Paris. Tonight, though, they are in enemy territory down south. You can see their record 3-0, average margin in their hard points, plus 68, Allie. These are blowout dubs.
And it's actually hilarious because they're 11th when it comes to rotation. So it's like fundamentals are kind of out the door, but it's fine when you can just break through the front. Who cares?
Yeah, just got to work on the slaying instead. And as we break down the play styles between these two teams, we kind of knew G2 and FaZe would be an excellent battle, a close matchup. How do these two teams mesh?
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Optic, they have the massive edge in search and destroy, like better opening duels, conversion, retake, everything's better for Optic. And then you look at the Genomates, dominant hardpoint team. They're comfortable going to any map other than Blackheart. So in the veto process, very much each team has an edge in respective game modes.
And I just know something very beneficial for like the Optic camp is Hook and Shotzi are incredibly difficult to track at any given time. On the flip side for Genomates, not only Ghosty having some of the best comms in the game, but Envoy there too. Two of the best players that are going to track every single movement at any given time. So one of the best tools of Optic going to be neutralized in the series.
I think Overload's probably going to be one of the most important maps in this series, just simply because you look at Optic Texas and they've been finding a lot of success in that game mode, where Genomates, they've only recently found success, and that was off of the performance of Envoy. And I think Envoy being good at that game 3 is going to be pivotal to where Genomates are going to be able to take this series.
And what's interesting is in this one, it's exposure. And, you know, looking at it, Optic haven't won an exposure on the year yet, right? So if you're Genomates, you feel very comfortable since they've pivoted from Den, exposure's been the map that they've loved in Overload. So, yeah, this should be fireworks.
Just how big is this matchup? Let's show you the bracket and remind you what is on the line. $150,000 is up for grabs for first place at this event. And, of course, we've got the CDL points. If you want to make it to Worlds, you got to finish in the top 8. We can almost guarantee you right now, Optic and Paris Genomates will be there. Yeah. The question is, who's going to have the better seed, Ant?
Yeah, that is the question. And, you know, at the end of the year, sometimes it does come down to 10, 20, 30 points. So these matches late in tournaments are very important.
And we are talking during the CDL content shoots with Scrap. How much money do these players have? Multi-millionaires in this venue tonight. Some players will be banking even more cash. As you see, G2 goes out with 30K in their pockets. 45 points is a huge win for them on the weekend. But now we're down to the final 3, Chance.
And it's going to be a fun battle because obviously some of these players, the money's nice, but really they're just after things like glory, especially Optic. They still have on land a ridiculous series win count record, still back-to-back champions from the last major tournaments that we've had. They're trying to keep that streak going. We've never had a perfect year. If there's any team that wants to pull it off, Optic would love to be the first.
As entertaining as the players are, this is a team game, and you need your coaches to weigh in and affect the strategy. Let's see what they decide to ban out here in our best of 5. Allie, do you like what you see if you're an Optic fan?
If you're an Optic fan, not really. To be honest, not in the first 2 maps. I don't feel super confident in them. It's not their favorite, but it's not their least favorite either. So maybe they're feeling comfortable on it today, but the exposure is the big thing for me, like Ann touched on. Paris Genomates, that's where Envoy got comfortable and was able to get behind to be really annoying in their last series, and that's where I think Genomates might be able to take.
Match is ready. Let's lock in our Scuff Pick'em, starting with the correct answers on the end of the desk. Where are we going, Ant?
I'm going to go with Genomates in this one. They've been so strong. The respawns looked incredible. I don't think the crowd's going to affect those players. I think Neptune pops off. Game 5, but they get it done.
Hater.
Neptune not affected by a crowd in a Game 5. Allie?
I heard a few Genomate fans in the crowd. I mean, as strong as the 5th man is, I think Genomates look the best in the building. I'm going to go with Paris.
Green suits versus the green wall. We got 2. Lock it in for Paris. Chance?
This is interesting. I might have just messed up my mic. Well, whatever happens, I was going to have a little bit of fun with it. I was going to throw out Paris just to, like, troll. But I actually believe Paris is going to win. Yeah, I'm going with Paris too. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry.
Wait,
this is dangerous.
My bad. Whenever we go unanimous.
When was the last time Optic lost in Texas?
It's been a while. 10 years ago.
Not this weekend. Let's go into the game. This is your winner's bracket final of Major 1.
Optic Texas, Paris Genomates. Who will make it to the grand final?
This is the next push from Boyd, and they can't even get across mid because Neptune is final. That's all 4. 6 straight taken over in a massive moment.
But also, FaZe is looking
But it looks
disgusting.
like the defuse should be good, but wait, he's flying forward! Kyler Collins!
Find that multi-kill and yet not hurt, but Envoy is here, Envoy is here! Rotation unlocked. Looking nearly 15 seconds.
Like, crazy enough, the worst looking team out of the 3 is Optic.
The green suits versus the
My
green
opinion.
wall.
The Major 1 winners final
And
starts
that's
now.
saying a lot. I think. UT?
Man, this is the winners finals. And the two teams coming to the stage is ready to ball out and put on a show. But the first squad coming knows that they are in enemy territory, as it's looking like a whiteout here in Moody Coliseum. Get your voices ready, everybody. Alonzi, here comes Paris. You could love them or you could hate them, but you're gonna show some love to the Paris Gentlemates. Envoy, Sid, Ghosty, and Neptune. The Gentlemates know that this is not their home turf, but in a season in which they want to show their dominance, they're gonna have to start here and get a win in Texas.
Boo them all you want, but these are players that are used to it. They have always been on the other side of this fight, save for Dan Ghosty, the leader and the AR of this squad. They aren't shook by anything the fifth man has to say, and they've been the most consistent team in this building, looking to get their first win. A team chasing championships, but they got to go against the previous ones, Guy.
Yes, they do. Not just the previous champions, but the previous back-to-back champions. And it's a whiteout in the Coliseum. Everybody get on your feet, because here come the hometown heroes.
Who's that? Who's that? Oh. Oh, are they gonna be in all white? Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, Optic Texas. Shotzi, Dashy, and Mercules. Greenwall fans, get loud, because they need your help as they get ready to take on their opponents.
This is going to be an absolute banger. The world champs trying to get back into a grand final, but they have to go through one of the best teams in the game. Let's get it going.
I'm ready to get it going, and this Coliseum is chanting and cheering for their hometown heroes, and I can't think of no better casters to take it away but Merc and Nate.
Listen, we're ending this run where we started. You think of the beginning of the year, these were the two that kept colliding. You think of all the pre-season events, these were the guys that were facing off in the finals. For Paris, you kind of kept that momentum going for the most part with a slump here and there. Optic, up and down for sure, but they seem to be getting back in form, and I'm excited to see this matchup again.
Yeah, up and down online, right? Now back in land, we're back in Texas, 6-0, perfect map count.
Yeah.
I mean, this is just what these guys do.
No, I mean, I said, like, after last year, you know, I'll be critical of Optic when they're struggling, but now, based off last year and this team with Mercules in it, for me, their motto is when it matters. You can keep this same thing. Online is kind of whatever them, I'm sure. Get back to land in battle. They prove it here. They make a run. They win this tournament. That is what they are capable of. eyes on this team to keep it going. It's hard not to have faith in them after last year.
No, that's just really it, right? I think obviously this fan base does as well. It just feels like with them behind them, as soon as map 1 goes, those first kills, the roars come in, they just find their flow when they are in that sort of their nature. That is when they are at their best.
Well, let's talk about the importance maybe of the map 1. We've said it multiple times with Paris over the weekend, the best map 1 team in the game right now. Team A picking the map 1 is going to be Optic. So how big is it for Optic to come and get and win, or Paris come in and steal?
I think if like you're Paris, you probably just want to, like, I don't know, get one under your belt, maybe put some
Take
pressure
my
on
vitamin.
Optic, right? Don't get to, I don't know, maybe silence the crowd. But on the flip side, you know, like these guys are going to get going. They're going to get roaring. You sort of have to deal with that. But I think it's big because, listen, like you look at these early maps, these couple of scars, they have not been strong at all for Optic. If Optic can get to the back half of the series, they get to expose your hardpoint, expose their search and destroy, that is where they are going to find success.
When you compare it to like a sport, I think it's most similar to something like the NBA. Like when the crowd gets roaring, you need to stop those momentum moments.
Timeout.
You don't have luxury of a timeout, though. You have the timeout needs to be your gameplay. You need to shut up the crowd if you're Paris. You have to come away with some big play moments, because if there's too long of a stretch where this crowd is roaring and Optic are making plays, they become undeniable. Winner of this one may just win the entire thing. This feels like a grand final now. Reminder to those maybe watching for the first time, it's a winner's bracket final, so losers still opportunity to continue. They would play FaZe to get back into a grand final, but both these guys just trying to guarantee a top 2 finish. Last 4 hard points for Gentleman's. They have been lights out. Best hard point team in the game. Optic wanted to take this map 1 scar pick so badly.
And, you know, one way to sort of silence a crowd, well, you have champions on this team if you are Paris, but you also have playmakers, right? You have to negate the multi-kills and get some of your own, get some momentum on your side early.
Superstars across both lineups. Scar, map 1. Into the war we go. Mercules, at times a god amongst men, especially in Search and Destroy, but God, his impact is felt everywhere. I love the interview with Hook. I think it was yesterday. It was sort of like, they were talking about, like, did him and Shotzi help Mercules? He's like, no, I don't think we did much.
No,
we didn't do much. What he wants.
Let him do what he wants, and yeah, he has been doing that, but it is just a battle back and forth right now. Both teams finding some of that early time. But what makes Paris so good is just watching that mini-map, seeing how all 4 of them play. The Desk talked about it. They are the #1 break team throughout the weekend. But on those rotations, you're already going to have guys in spots just like that. Neptune 3 in a row set up for P2 with Envoy.
When you talk about the brains and communication of players like Envoy, players like Ghosty, how important is that going to be? Their comms to deal with players like Shotzi, making sure he's not opening rounds.
I mean, #1. Yeah, that's really it. You have to be able to find them, to spot them, and to make sure you are ahead of the game. Sometimes, when you're dealing with this crowd, when you're dealing with Optic, the toms get lost. You skip steps. These are vets who know they cannot do that.
What's it like when you're like playing against an Optic? The crowd's so like, you've been on both sides of it, I guess. Playing for Optic, playing against Optic, when you can barely hear your teammates.
I tell. It is not easy to do whatsoever, and that's when you need those voices to just calm everybody down and make sure you're just not caught sprinting. Sometimes it's just playing slow, playing a corner, getting a kill or 2, and winning a rotation. They do just that early in this map.
So far, taking the crowd out of it. Great plays and rotations from Paris with 10 seconds remaining here.
And
We'll keep eyes on the rotation out towards playing. Getting there first looks to be Hook. He's got help through mid from Mercules. A little bit of a deficit here for Optic, but now the crowd's starting to roar. This is maybe their comeback moment here, at least with the early hole.
Yeah, that's going to already get going.
3.
Yeah, and Envoy's got a Hellstorm as well, so he soaks up all that hill time dash. He's going to blow up, and well, #7 and Neptune did get on, and he hits 2 more. So, I mean, this is as good as it gets. So they know Mercules is there. It looks like Dosie's trying to hunt him down. Sib up top green, but yeah, they know they have to find one more, and those are the plays we are talking about. Envoy gets all the info. Let's not lose track of that last player, and how good is Paris Gentleman's at our point.
You come out flat if you're Optic, and I would say you give up 1 streak, at least not more. You had 2 players, I think, on 5s before they dropped. Now their chance to hit back. You know Optic are going to go on run at some point. They're going to have some life. For me, it is just Paris survived that moment. When Optic hits you, get back up.
I mean, what a nice little rebound right there. Now, Neptune is lurking, and well, they're not able to track him. But there's a quick trade. Couple of seconds left. Already pressure towards his P3. Sorry, P4. So Mercury's going to get taken down. Envoy's working all the way through. That is going to be the focus for Optic. Do they know he's back there?
Looks like it's picked up. Dashy trying to deal with it. He's got an idea. He's back there. Unfortunately, he gets gunned to sleep. Nice win there from Envoy. 5 HP left, but a big gunfight win.
Mercury's
Stopping him from getting back to full. Going to rely on Ghosty to get it done from the front with the SMG.
You got Book up top. Mercury's
Traded
up
a bit
top,
by
probably.
Optic, but it looks like numbers now really starting to shift towards Paris. Took their time, set up the play behind Envoy's position deep. See if Optic can keep it mixy here, but that's a fist of fury right to the forehead of Mercules.
Yeah, I was thinking with that Mercules play, maybe, you know, taking down Josie, just making it messy, but you recover quickly due to some multi-kills, and, well, some from this guy, Sib. But fighting for that scrap time is Optic. Trying to put the pressure on rotation, though. A big one-on-one going down. Ghosty almost loses it, but as I said, you are playing your game, and that is what Paris is doing right now.
I talked yesterday on the desk about how important I think Shotzzy is to this team from a gameplay standpoint, from a communication standpoint. He is the lifeblood of this squad. Started slow. This can be a tough map for a player his position on Star.
Him and
but
Hook are starting
he's got to
slow.
get something going. We'll see if that starts to improve. But, I mean, considering he's double negative, Hook kind of in double negative realm as well, and you're down 40, maybe you kind of feel okay because you're getting outslayed. And there's opportunity right now behind the break at P5 to get something done.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen that throughout the weekend, right? As our teams are fighting on through, Shotzzy started it going. Sometimes you're just going to struggle, and, well, he's been playing with the M15, and well, he comes alive. There is the break here.
Might be opposite of the caster curse there. I talked that one into happening. Shotzzy absolutely coming alive. Bit of a streak here for him. Awkward, and we'll lose that. A little drop shot in from Sib. That'll be the clearance, but only about 10 seconds remaining here. You'll take that if you're Optic. You remain within 30. Now we get into our second set.
But that was
Optic.
just
Go ahead.
another look of it where, like, Neptune goes on this long route, right? He makes the heads-up play and finds 3 on a flank, right? So to just disrupt that momentum
do it.
where you're not
Sib
getting
just
the final
watch
30
who
if you are
just
Optic.
gun down Ghosty.
Well, what do you think overall, big picture, Optic maybe need to fix them through the
Yeah,
second
probably.
set?
I mean, win a couple of rotations, right? I think that's probably the biggest key is they lost, what, the P2 and the P3. Just have to capitalize when they get there. The Shotzzy now really starting to go. He's on 4 in a row.
And that was 4 dead, so that's all the room you could ask for right now. Getting the time at P1, trying to set up over towards Motel. Envoy wins 1 there, but it just sets up Shotzzy for the trade as he continues to streak. I saw for a second, I'm not sure if he even had a Hellstorm on his class, but he's making a little bit of a run. He does. Okay, so we'll see if he'll be able to earn that. Down 6, comeback looming. Shotzzy streaking, pop it off right now, looking for another. He will get it, but as he drops, let's hear the fire. Let's hear the comms from Optic Texas.
He cut one shot as well. 2 weak on ult. Shot, front shot, 1 shot. Iron side chop, tension, nice. Last 2 are on ult, nice. Another one ult. There's one more. Gonna be their side hill.
There.
Too low, they're both weak. One's pinching, one's pinch. I'm top. He's committing pinch.
Pardon me, weak. He's satellite. One's low gen as well.
Low side of me.
I heard that.
What's that? What's he doing?
Left side hill. Left side hill.
Stop, one shot, absolute on the way. Close shot, laying down. He was absolute. One point, watching it push.
Close.
What's that?
Sat that.
Nice.
What could be rest up, Blizzard? Pinch.
Where is he?
What pitch is?
D1.
Back up. Guys, top, jump to dead end. He's friendly from the
He's
top.
laying down low on the left box. Just plan
We should roll, okay?
Yeah, I have a streak, by the way.
660 this shot.
I have a streak.
One's still pushed out front. Just wanted to do.
They're probably gonna try to work pitches.
Ghosty's on the.
P1. One's probably P5.
One shot, chop.
That could be new.
Shot
That could be
step
new.
I'm no.
I'm holding open. Open set.
What is
Their comms as cool and chill as always, but you heard it. We got a Roto. Let's get a 60 here.
Yeah, I mean, but there was a chance, right? I mean, you win rotation towards P2, but then it's an immediate break from Paris. Envoy makes an incredible play. He's able to find a 4-piece with an 8. Just great stuff from him, and that's why you're hanging on to this lead. You did earn the Hellstorm if you were Shotzzy, so we're heading to a P3. It is just a battle for plane control.
A war outside and playing a double from Dashy gets them more time. Mercules trying to play from inside. Coverage from up top, beautiful. Dashy continues to rock and roll. 23 and 19 out of him, oldest player in the league. It's still insane to me to even think about. The guy is still demonic. Mercules on a 4.
Neptune's having a bad
we were
game.
5 shots, just a little bit off there, but with 10 seconds up, you'll take that. You're now down 5. Good stretch there from Optic. Good rebound after what went down at the P2.
I mean, hell of a hold there. You needed a response, and you got one, and you still have an advantage with that Hellstorm. Big kill here, as this is where Paris broke early behind an Envoy play through the pinch. Can they find another one, or will Optic take the lead? Lead change inbound for them. Hook, Shotzzy finding 2, but Paris making sure it stays messy. It's all about the finesse, and it's Hook the Nuke coming out on top.
A lead for Optic. We haven't said that for most of the fight, but they're out front. It now pressure to Paris to break, to look for the win. Optic continue the hold, though. Hook continues to try and finesse towards the back. Great job, just keeping him out of the fight, and a beautiful nade there. Simtex will connect. His teammates getting it done around the point as well. 210, 40 needed for Optic. They're clicking at the right moment, and Paris might be in trouble. Dashy continues to go demon mode as he wins a big gunfight.
I mean, that was a 6th sense. Envoy's hitting that with 20 seconds left, and he just reads that, pre-aims it, wins the fight. Envoy wanted to break up the scrap time. Look how close Optic are from winning this map 1. And I mean, you got to 182 at P2. It has been all Optic Texas these last 2 hills, and well, they're trying to win the final one. Hellstorm in.
Like I said, for Optic, it is when it matters. Optic can break here for the win. Well, pistol out, tries to finesse shots, he can't do it. Neptune, good angle there from mid. That'll be 2 for him, and he's gonna try to chop down this push, but Dashy continues to be brilliant. Hoop with the opener with him, and that's a break through the front, and that's a foot into the hold. 15, now to go for the dub. Paris sweating, Paris getting fried. 1 player left, and he's traded out by Shotzzy. So far, so good.
Yeah, 10 seconds to go. Some split spawns are in. You're pushing on through. Paris continue to fight, but it might just be a little bit too late.
They battle back in. They're going to extend this at least. No longer able to win it there or Optic. We get back to mid-map. You see Hookshroud on one side. He's going to get the spawn with Shotzzy as well. They're on both sides of the map, and Paris are winning the gunfights to give them a shot. But every second, a dagger just slipping on in as Mercules. He'll get them 2 ticks. Can Paris be perfect? Here's Shotzzy, though. He took damage, he had the gunfight, so they're aware he's trying to make the play. Do they deal with it? He gets the player out of the hard point. That's a big pick. Movement, wondrous, but can't quite finish it. Not gonna matter. His team will get the rest. Optic, pick the map 1, take the map 1. They go ahead.
Man, that was huge.
Well, that is the story. You're looking at the stats, you're looking at everything, maybe a little bit lopsided for Paris. It does not matter on Championship Sunday. What a play on the back half of that hard point, man. I mean, listen, Paris had a perfect P2, second P2, right? They go up around 50 or 60, and you know you have to step up. And that P3 and P4 chain together, they run away with it. They don't allow Gentlemates to find a break.
Yeah, they don't see a lead till the second P4, but once Optic get the lead, they do not look back. When it matters, Optic taking over. Dashy with a fantastic map, but really just one of those well-rounded efforts that we now see from this roster. Beautiful stuff there. They beat the best map 1 hardpoint team in the game. Huge win. Because you think about the SMG advantage they likely have here. This is just a magnificent map 1 victory.
Yeah, now on the other side for Paris, you just kind of think about it as, all right, we are going to be tested versus this team, right? Yeah. These are back-to-back world champions. That was their map pick. Now we just got to get back into our flow. I mean, they had some great plays there, but, well, Shotzzy really came alive. I think that was the turning point. You saw it. I mean, just the spree that he was able to go on at that P3. He got comfortable. He was able to earn that Hellstorm, and what just a difference maker he is.
No, I think I literally said, I was like, you know he's going to turn around at some point before you're finished talking. He's on a 4 or 5 spree. That moment, yes. And with a player like him, that's sometimes all it takes. Just one moment. He had a couple of nice sprees throughout this, is able to earn a streak. He's so crucial to his team. I think I was talking about it yesterday. I glazed it a bit, but it's how he plays the game, the information he gets by the way he plays the game, the comps he's able to feed to his team, and also when he's finding success, how much easier it makes it on his team. Yes, it's a give and take between your AR and subs, but when he's playing well, they're winning maps.
And I think one of the key differences from online to here is, right, he's running another M15, right? It just felt like some of his struggles, especially on this map, he was just getting caught a lot with the SMG. But not doing that here today, making sure he's got the extra AR, gives himself that advantage in a lot of these fights, and there we go, able to take their map pick.
Huge win. This place erupted. We're going to stay on Scar. We've got what? Scar, exposure throughout this series. As we get deeper into the series, what are your thoughts on it overall?
I mean, like, the exposures are pretty equal, but that is where Paris has been, like, at their best, especially in the respawns. But it's like similar for Optic. But there you can see, yeah, that P2, you got up to 181, and then you die. I mean, you're destroyed by Optic and their ability to clutch up at P3 and P4 on the back half.
Yeah, I mean, that is an absolute flat line. And typically, yeah, no, if you're going to chain two together perfectly, you're probably winning a hardpoint map. I mean, honestly, you're more than likely coming out with the dub, and they're able to do it there. Big win from Optic to kick us off. Now we go to Scar, Search and Destroy.
Scar and then triple exposure.
I mean, what can you say about this Mercules kid? The impact he has had in Search and Destroy, he's fantastic.
No, he is. I mean, they had a saying in like 2011, our guy Corey Dunn used to say, if Merc goes down, you win the round. And I think you have to neutralize him, right? I mean, you have to not allow him. I think the biggest difference is like he finds these rounds where he pulls out multi-kills. Like he really does. And I don't know, you just have to trade him efficiently. Don't let him have that clutch factor and that X factor.
It's a tough thing to do. Yeah, it's only as simple as that. Don't let him get two. Yeah, well, he is unbelievably talented. Been so crucial to his team in Search and Destroy. Like over the whole qualifier, it's like a 1-6 or something he has. Like it's unbelievable. Eyes to Mercules to have some incredible moments. And there you see his tournament finishes since he came in. Yeah, not a bad start at all. One of the best we've ever seen on a short list of players that just come in and dominated since they joined. Just a terrific player, and honestly, as a commentator, I am excited that I get to cast his career. Like, I just love when these guys come in. And he's gonna have so many highlight moments. Let's see if he has any here in the map too. Stick it on Scar, Paris, offense, trying to answer back after the map 1 loss. We know Civ, he has got that takeover ability on this map and mode.
Especially with the snipe. We'll see him versus Dashy will be a fun little battle.
Here we go.
And this is an even better battle.
Get over here. I want to tickle you. Hello! Shotzzy, first blood! Simple pop betrayed. Neptune's going to find one as well. Suddenly things collapsing, and Shotzzy knows he has to get involved. He quickly hits this on the flank. He's relying on Dashy on one side. Is he going to be able to get there in time? Dashy just trying to stay up and get out of this.
The problem is you have a sub, right? So it's tough to take a long-range fight if you are Shotzzy. So you're going to go up top. Bomb is planted, though. You catch the timing. Dashy, though, has the snipe. So you might just get flown at if you are Paris. And Shotzzy looking for the ace. His teammate has him, and there you go. You wait for each other, but somehow Shotzzy gets out of that round, able to play his life.
He gets that opening kill, and I've said, like, he has to get active because he lost 2 teammates. That is a zero hesitation wrap. And I think he gets there just before the kind of timing instinctively clicks for Paris. He gets there right before maybe a head is going to turn.
Yeah, and on
what
the flip side,
Shotzzy.
On the flip side, I think it's hesitation from Paris because they know that Dashy is in a 3-on-1 with a sniper on that side of the map. Or at least if you see a snipe that close, normally you fly at him, right? Just trade it right away. That doesn't happen. And then Shotzzy, he has time to work the flank. So one of those play calls that just don't go their way.
No, that's what I was saying. Like, I was like, Shotzzy has to be quick. He has to be so fast. Because I thought Dashy was going to get isolated
they backed
too.
Up and right into Shotzzy.
Yeah. Just missing.
Well, I think it was like D-scope in there, right? Then he just has to go right back in. That is one. Normally he does not miss.
This place is roaring. After Shotzzy and Dashy's 2v3, but it's a first blood for Civ. He's gonna find picks. On a map like this in Surge, he's so deadly, whether it's snipe in hand or AR. Dashy, that's one you want to hit as well. Just a little bit off. Mercules, I thought caught, but it slams him. Nice win. Great movement. Things falling apart. Maybe Shotzzy 4-0, trying to make the play. 2 versus 2 now. 35 seconds to go. Shotzi's in between both. Spots it. That's a tough gunfight, but Dashy hits it. 1 versus 1 now. Big Brucey. All covered in ice. He lives for the clutch.
I mean, Neptune right now, you're pretty much just playing that 50-50. A lot of time, he's got a plant. So you are hanging out. hoping a timing goes your way. Bomb will be planted. He's going to check B. All right, there is the info that he needs. But Dashy right now, this is the perfect play call.
Dashy snipe to work with. Neptune, AR in hand. A huge round here early. You already got 2v3'd. Neptune trying to make sure it doesn't fall apart again. You could hear a pin drop in here. 20 seconds now to go. Neptune, here we go. Looking to engage. There's the spot. The chow from Dashy. The pistol will connect Dashy with the 1v1 clutch.
I mean, he didn't move, right? He is just hanging out, post plant, ready for the chow. And I mean, there is just a post right in front of Neptune when he's going for that gunfight. Couple of shots go through the wood, but not Dashy's. He connects with the pistols, one of the best in the world with this thing. And what a clutch.
Brother, that is not an easy gunfight.
No.
I mean, I know he's kind of got the shoulder advantage with the Omni movement. I mean, but he has a pistol in hand. And Neptune, one of the best subs in the game. You think he's going to win it, but, well, Dashy does not lose his clutches. So what, is that another 2v3? Like,
yeah, it's another one, too, where, like, you can't let Shotzzy get lost there, right? That's what we talked about, was one of the strengths. And, again, he's just able to find a timing under Gentlemates to make the play.
Nade hits, first blood, goes to Optic. Dashy still cruising. Great map, 1-4-0 here. Hoop gonna get caught. Still have numbers though. Zip trying to get through, not gonna happen. Optic Texas will remain perfect. We thought they had the advantage of the search and destroy, and you're seeing it right now. So far, so good. And Mercules, you know, the hype around him, obviously. He's a 2-2, really has been the Shotzzy and Dashy show so far. 10-1 combined, lights out.
Yeah, and it's been their show for a real long time.
Yeah.
Great flick on Envoy. Able to find that first blood with the nade as well. And if you're Gentlemates right now, you're just finding nothing. I mean, you had a couple of rounds with some advantages, but you let these clutches slip on through, and this is what happens. You have to take advantage of the situations when you have them.
Just about worst case scenario, yeah, you lose the map one, then you get clutched on basically twice. Not ideal for the psyche, I imagine, early in this series. Zib's turn, but Dashy again! Pick after pick! Dashy don't miss, except 2 rounds ago when we saw him miss twice.
Don't matter, not missing now. Mercules has the pinch. You are just getting picked apart if you are Gentlemates. Dashy is happy. The snipe is back in.
Boy, dude.
I'm sure he is. Yeah, probably throw a party. 4v2. Taking their time, just trying to make sure no funny business. Don't get caught and throw away this round. Keep complete and utter control. Able to spot one. Should double chow here, Mercules, and there's the kill. Last one, drop, pistol still firing. Optic still perfect.
And while Dashy's still perfect, and no deaths throughout these first 4 rounds. Hook's hanging out, 0-3, having a grand old time. I'd love to be that guy.
What was your G3 tournament run again? It was like 12-1 map count or something like that? 15-1? Yeah. They might just be going perfect this weekend. This Optic team is nasty. Maybe slumping a little bit online, but who cares? Back to land, back in control, back on top. Well, can we watch Dashy?
I think we should.
I feel like we got to.
Ah, man.
Of course he puts it away.
Yeah, just trying to switch it up, right? Trying to catch them with the pacing. I mean, you had all 4 players here for Optic, but pretty spread strat. You do have 2 players playing side, but actually he might get caught here. Neptune's got to be a little worried about this. Instead, it's going to be a first blood for him.
No, that's a great job. You're trying to pitch me. You got the info of your shots. Mercules like, oh, don't worry, I'll help you from mid. But nice gunfight win from Neptune. Then
and he gets lost.
A little cover there. Yeah, he does get lost. I think you're fortunate to get that trade to a 3v3. That was some great plays from Neptune, but he didn't really have any help after that because the rest of his teammates working on the plant. Paris really won around. Well, guess what? If it's not Dashy's snipe, it is the missiles from on high.
Doshi gets one, though. He just jumps into top green. Who doesn't watch the jump up?
Shotzzy is there for the trade, so it's into a 2-on-2. 30 seconds. You do have the info if you are Optic on where these players are, and Shotzzy moving quick.
8-1, 4 in a row. Trying to dial up number 5, and he just fries him. Sip gets slammed. Envoy will see you later. 5 straight rounds. Optic wheeling and dealing.
And in Optic, it is Dashy and Shotzzy, plain and simple, the two-man game from the world champs. These guys have been doing this on this squad for a long time, and they are not stopping. 16-1 as a duo.
Pretty sure this is over.
See it one more time. Oh, Sib, you got first bullet. Slammed!
It's all headshots.
No, literally, yeah. Until he gets the final bullet. Yeah, that was just straight headies. Perfect in map count. Looking to stay perfect in a round count. Can they close it out 6-0? They'll try to get it done now on offense. Hook's like, thanks, boys.
That's what I'm saying. He's hanging out.
Hanging out, vibing. Here they go. Dashy.
Envoy on the
2
other
first
hand
bloods
is
to his name, and give him another flick-a-doodle-doo. Ghosty gone.
Just going for a little jump spot, and while Dashy was ready for it, working the flank though is Sib, but you're just not winning these gunfights right now, and that is the difference. You're having the reads, but Envoy trying to do what he can, but the 2v2s have been all Optic, all map, and that is continuing. Last player alive, Envoy.
Have to be an ace for him if he's gonna get them around. Somehow, some way, can Envoy do it? There has been very little to talk positively about for Paris so far in this search. Optic get bomb back. 20 to go. Keep an eye on that white arrow. Looks like he's going to be checking B, so plant is going to go in. If you get this plant off clean, you think this is a round win. You'll have both players up, and Shotzzy still, or Dashy still yet to drop. Can Envoy pull it off? 1v2 for the ace. And maybe a lifeline to this game. Whoa, I saw the glint, and I am very scared. Dashy, warning shots galore. He goes, he drops. Paris can't get it done, and Optic 6-0.
They really just 6-0, dog.
Well, Optic might have to rebrand to the fastest show on earth. I'll tell you what, the way these guys are just running through tournaments recently on land. They have not been long series whatsoever. Another one.
It's not a you got shit on champ.
It is.
True. That was utter dominance. We knew the S&D edge was going to be to Optic, but we were talking Mercules in the pregame. He had a moment or two, but that was just Shotzzy and Dashy take over the core of this squad for so long. The core gets it done. 18-2. Dashy 8-0.
Did Hook have a donut for the win? Hey, my guy!
Donut for the dub. I don't know if there's a whole lot of those for the history.
Shout out Nicky D.
I was about to say, I guarantee Classic has got a couple from back in the day, but wow.
Hell yeah.
What a map. And, you know, we've seen a handful of them. I mean, look at the scar in the last series. I mean, FaZe dominated that one against G2. Thursday, G2 actually dominated them. Like, we've seen some very lopsided.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Push on COD. Just cause. Yeah. Well. That match is horrible. Wow, who would have What the heck? I can. Also, we got this camo done today. Coral Strike. We're leaving. Oh shoot.
You said what?
Get this game. Yes.
Hold on. Yeah, I was about to...
Search and destroy. Defend the objective. One hostile remains. Take them out.
Oh my gosh, last one by D-Side. Got it back in his phone.
That is one round. Keep it up and we can talk.
That's bad. Really no one that went through A.
Search and destroy.
I need to get fucking ninja, bro.
The corporation needs your best today. It is that simple. Your stocks are plummeting. Get this under control.
Fuck that crossbow. Fuck that crossbow.
Yeah, I got your ass, buddy.
I agree with that.
Search and destroy.
Yes.
This operation is under executive surveillance. Want it pristine.
Motherfuckers are sitting there hard scoping. I mean,
Last one standing. Protocols are clear. The work is not done. Get back out
I've been
there.
hard scoped every fucking round.
You're gonna continue to get hard scoped.
That's kind of how the map is.
Fucking dog shit.
You're dog shit, dude. Shut up. Quit dying, dumb fuck. Lame, dude. You're going 0-3. Keep that fucking mouth shut. You and your
I've been hard scoped every fucking time I've hit a corner.
I'm on hard scope again,
Search and
bitch.
destroy.
Yeah, you think that?
Eliminate the objective. We got the bomb.
They're always hard scoping right there.
Bomb going down. Bomb is armed.
Like, Ace over here going crazy though. That was crazy.
Enemies have disarmed the bomb. They took that one. But we are not out of the mix yet.
Yeah, Drip, you fucking suck.
Oh,
4. Holy smokes.
Yeah, I'm only good at fucking your mom.
That was a horrible
You
comeback.
sound like you fucked your cousin from Alabama, buddy. Yeah, brother. Cousin fucking territory. Guy cousin, too.
Speak up, we can't hear you.
Search and destroy.
My team sucks at insults too. Oh goodness.
Protect the objective.
Guys, 2 at B planting, 3 at B.
You are our final asset. Do your job.
There's 2 more over there.
Your metrics are slipping. Clean it up.
You guys suck.
Oh, my boy Drip left.
Search and destroy.
Alright.
Move in and execute all mission parameters. Bomb acquired. Hostile UAV established above. One enemy left. Neutralize them.
One's an up back strong.
Hostile skewer inbound. Last one standing.
Oh my god.
Protocols are clear.
Yeah.
Go.
I don't know what happened right there.
We got the bomb. We are almost out of time. Buckle down and take this.
God
Broke
damn.
their streak. Keep up the pressure.
Move where you stand. Hey Suzuki, you suck.
What'd you say?
Hey Suzuki, you suck. What he said. Oh, I appreciate that, my friend. Fucking coon. Oh, you sound like an anime black eye. We need to leave you alone.
Search and destroy.
Ugh, evil.
Defend the objective. Hostile care package above. One hostile remains. Take them out.
There's.
Incoming napalm strike detected in your AO. There's not much time left to lock this down.
You gotta start pushing.
Hostile setting device.
Kind of easy. Who's gonna plant it?
Good shit.
We are defusing the bomb. Charges defused. Win recorded. Employee performance rating updated.
Suzuki.
Hey.
You guys are lucky my teammate's gay.
What?
How would I make you?
Search and destroy.
Again, these insults. These are horrible insults.
Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired. Bomb dropped. You are our final asset. Do your job.
I probably shouldn't have killed him.
No,
your stocks are plummeting. Get this under control.
You gotta stay alive, retard.
Oops. I turned the. It's okay.
Search and destroy.
Oopsie.
Secure the mission area at all costs.
Are you kidding me?
Black Ops is planting the bomb. One enemy left. Neutralize them. Bomb deactivation underway. Bomb defused. Acceptable performance, SEC team. Make sure it stays that way.
Wow. This team actually sucks at the other team.
Search and destroy. Eliminate the objective. Last one standing. Protocols are clear. DC is nearing zero. Close the deal.
There's no way that hit.
All security personnel report to supervisors for evaluation.
Bank shot.
Oh, that was disgusting, dude. GG. That was disgusting, dude.
Jeez.
Any Drake fans in here? What we talking about?
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, Torture Pounder, you a Drake fan or what? What's going on?
Oh, I can't believe I lost.
Who you like? Who you like?
I don't listen to that.
I'm leaving. At a group of. Ace 3-0'd. Wow. Get 3-0'd. Alright, that's insane. Low-key upset about it, but not really.
Overload. Transport the EMP device into hostile zones. Hostiles have the EMP. Enemies are carrying the device. We picked up the device. EMP successfully delivered. New overload device on the field. Get there first. Protect our zones. They have the overload device.
Hey team, I need you to start like pushing upwards.
Device acquired. Transport it to the enemy zone.
Nice.
The overload device is under hostile control.
Dumbass, don't like, are you fucking retarded?
Enemies are carrying the EMP. Hostile UAV established above. We have the EMP. We overloaded their control station.
Again, where the frick is
New EMP device available. overload device. Enemy control station overloaded.
I don't know how I got in there, but okay. I'll take it.
New overload device
My
available.
aim's horrible right now.
Hostiles have the overload device. The overload device is in our control. Hostiles have the EMP. We picked up the EMP. The overload device is under hostile control. Enemies are carrying the device.
Like, I would have been able to get there quicker.
Time's low. Put your head down and get it done.
Like, where's my team in the back?
The EMP.
Priming Semtex.
Okay, like, guys, do we
Enemy
know?
EMP delivery successful.
We know how this game mode works, right? Do we? Do we not?
I've located a new EMP device.
Here, watch it.
We picked up the device.
But guys, just shoot. Just pull
Protect
your.
our zones. They have the overload device. Device acquired. Transported to the enemy zone.
And I got no
Hostiles have the
coverage.
overload device.
Get on it.
We have the EMP. Overtime.
Thank
Half
you.
time.
Smokes, God. I want to try something.
Overload. Sabotage enemy zones with the overload device.
More people.
Enemies are carrying the EMP.
Sending stuff.
We have the overload device. Hostiles release the skewer. Hostiles have the overload device. Hostiles overloaded our zone.
Oh, my team.
I've located a new overload device. The overload device is under hostile control. Skewer incoming. Hostiles overloaded our control station.
Hey team, do we know how this game mode
Protect
works?
our zones. They have the overload device. Enemy UAV detected.
Of course, my team doesn't know how this game mode works.
Hostiles have the EMP. The overload device is in our control. Hostile care package above. Hostile UAV
Shoot!
established
Dang.
above.
My team's not even fucking shooting.
We picked up the EMP.
Now I'm getting fucking naded off someone. Nice.
carrying the device.
How are you reading me?
We picked up the device. Enemy UAV detected. Hostiles have the overload device. Hostiles released a skewer. Hostile grenade. The overload device is in our control.
Like,
Hostiles have the EMP. We have the EMP. We picked up the EMP. You are incoming.
let me go first. Let me go. Okay, don't go.
Overload device is under hostile control. Enemies are carrying
Why
the
you
device.
allow me to go first?
We have the overload device. Device acquired. Transport it to the enemy zone. We picked up the device. Overload device successfully delivered. I've located a new overload device. Time check, Black Ops. Credits are about to roll. Successful overload, Black Ops.
Now we're freaking
I've located
flying.
a new EMP device. Hostile UAV established above.
Here we go.
We picked up the EMP.
Wow, my aim's
Enemies are
horrible.
carrying the EMP. The overload device is in our control.
Stay out of my way.
Enemy CUAV established overload.
Ah!
Enemy UAV
Come back the
detected.
fuck up. Could have.
Log everything. The guild's gonna pay for their fuck up.
That's how we dismantle the guild. One piece at a time.
No. This game is, it's one of the...
Bebe.
Saying this is like a little bit better. Not saying that's bad. I think it's just more on the line. I'm just more comfortable with it. way am I gonna win? Done with all those. Really just need to get the camos done. Gee. After watching that, I think FaZe might win. We might see a FaZe. We're gonna see FaZe win.
Hardpoint. Eyes up. System's hot. We're not here for a tour. Got the hard point. Lead's ours. Stay on task. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is active. The guild took the hardpoint. Got the hardpoint.
Bad part. Just what I
The
thought.
hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Hostile counter UAV above. Hostile UAV established above. Hardpoint active. Got the hardpoint.
You didn't think I'd let that go, did you? Fire! I'm on your side.
2, 3.
Commence care package delivery.
Hardpoint located.
UAV prepped for launch. Counter UAV on station, ECM active.
Hardpoint is active. Hardpoint locked down.
CUAV mission timeline 50% check.
Authorizing Hellstorm launch.
UAV commences surveillance overflight. Image terminating ECM operation. UAV fuel check 50%.
Ronaldo calling in UAV. TACOM. Get me a bloody care package.
Hard point identified.
Ronaldo calling in a half.
Hard point active.
TACOM, requesting napalm strike on my mark.
Got the hard point.
TACOM, get a care package on my grid.
UAV standing by. Counter UAV ready for tasking.
UAV in the turn. Playing music.
Hard point looking.
UAV perimeter established. Angel 7. Bingo fuel. Counter UAV RTB.
Hard point is active. Hard point locked down.
Priority tasking request received. We're a dot.
TACOM, LDBR on my mark.
Got the kill right where we want him. Keep it tight.
Cobalt to rope team. You're transmitting enemy location.
Fair.
Hard point identified. Hard point active.
Go home.
The field took the hard point. Got the hard point. Hostiles have the hard point.
TACOM, get a care package on my grid.
Hard point locked down.
Cobalt, suspending overflight. Give them hell. Lynn authorizing napalm strike.
Hard point located. The field took the hard point. Hard point is active. Enemy UAV established overhead. Enemy UAV detected.
Commence care package delivery.
Jeez.
RCXD rolling out.
Guild teams are bugging out. Figure out what they were hiding.
Discipline gave us the edge today.
That was a way better match. Hey, I dropped frames? When? Okay, I think this is gonna be the kind of thing. And this one as well. and I have my second one. I do. Press for more mobility. A hybrid one, better one in my opinion. I feel like I'll get more consistent. Like I see people run the Delta or the more velocity one. Let's see. Map won't be done by now. Or they haven't even played. They haven't started yet. Crazy.
Search and destroy. All assets move to engage unauthorized personnel.
Activating offline.
Oh, I didn't.
Enemies are setting charges.
Facility shutdown protocols enacted.
Alright, you need to hit more YYs and then you'll kill him.
They took that one. But we are not out of the mix yet.
What are you saving? Killing.
All staff initiate emergency egress.
Like yeah,
Search and destroy.
Kill, but save any. Be different if you got like 3 or 4 kills.
You are authorized to engage. Protect the guild's interests. We got the bomb. We're setting up. Charges set. Located enemy. One hostile remains. Take them out. Round is ours. Exemplary work.
Stop looking at him. Oh, that was fun.
Search and destroy.
They have prestige. Everybody on their team is prestige.
Protect the objective.
May or may not have fucked it over for me to get a streak, but who cares?
Establish UAV above.
Oh my gosh.
MTC is running dry. It is now or never. The enemy's planting the bomb. Enemy UAV detected.
Make noise. Yep. What are you shooting at? Again, what are you saving for?
One enemy left. Neutralize them. Your metrics are slipping. Clean it up.
They truly just...
Search and destroy.
Might have effed us over. Not last. On our win.
Destroy the objective. Bomb acquired. Hostile UAV established above. Bomb plant in progress.
Holding hands.
The bomb has been planted. Our device was disarmed. The work is not done. Get back out there.
That was a good comeback. That was a good. That was actually a great comeback. Way better than the freaking
Search and destroy.
I don't even know what that Tokyo map was. My team's comebacks on that. That was a way better one.
The guild has chosen to invest in you. Do not let us down.
Can you win it? Can you win it?
remains. Take them out.
Warning. Containment breach reported.
AFK? Oh, it's Loom.
There's not much time left to lock this down. Win recorded. Employee performance rating updated.
MOUNC. MIP.
Search and destroy.
Ooh. Gosh, we want a defensive round.
Success guarantees continued access to premium benefits. We got the bomb.
Did what's his name's heart feelings get hurt?
Bomb acquired.
Yeah, like. Damn.
Bomb carrier down. We're almost out of time. Buckle down and take this. They took that one, but we are not out of the mix yet. Search and destroy.
One of those rounds was my fault. I died in.
Defend the objective. Enemy RCXD detected.
Logging UAV mission request.
Setting charges.
Oh my gosh. I'm an animal.
Only one enemy left. Neutralize them.
Who was it? Is it beer? Beer. Oh my gosh.
Bomb defusal in progress. Success. Bomb deactivated. The round is ours. Exemplary work.
We have a someone that's not. Understand why people do this crap.
Search and destroy.
Do you leave?
Eliminate the
Oh,
objective.
that's the skin.
We got the bomb.
Authorizing UAV mission.
I just wanted to try that.
Focus.
I really
Hostile
wanted
scout
to
pulse
trade
nearby.
So how do I have infinite? Okay, we gotta watch KY. KY's over here just freaking.
One hostile remains. Take them out. MTC is running dry. It is now or never. That is one round. Keep it up and we can talk.
Oh, it's just freaking clutching the game up. We got ourselves a game.
Search and destroy. Show some initiative, and Miss Kagan will take notice.
See if I can ban this on that blue tree.
Dorn requesting UAV overflight.
Oh, damn.
Only one enemy left. Neutralize them.
Damn. We're going to Can's POV.
The last 3 rounds belong to us.
You're fucking spitting on people. Does Cam have the fucking extended max or the rapid fire max? Oh gosh.
Search and destroy.
See.
Remember that mission outcomes influence promotion prospects. Bomb acquired.
Authorizing UAV operation.
We're planting the bomb. Bomb active.
Oh, Cord. Oh, goodness. I've died every round.
One hostile remains. Take them out. The enemy has defused our bomb. Your metrics are slipping. Clean it up.
Multiple forces.
Oh?
Search and destroy.
Aim assist BS is that shit?
Show some initiative, and Miss Kagan will take
I want
notice.
to know what the nade spot is.
Ordering Hellstorm deployment on my course.
My gosh, I'm dying every round. Fucking 3v3. I watch K's point of view.
Enemy UAV detected.
Like, is this guy? Like, this guy's the epitome.
DC is nearing zero. Close the deal. The enemy's planting the bomb.
Like, why are we going back? I'm not gonna actually. Oh my gosh, we're back and.
One enemy left. Neutralize them. Disarming the bomb. Bomb offline.
German Steel.
Insect team. You're everything the guild stands for.
That is how legends are written, amigos.
I'm the person that died the most out of anybody. Died with Loom. Me and Loom died most. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. But alright. See how this match is going. Here, see how this match goes. FaZe is winning.
Opportunities, and we'll see how the gentlemates come through this comeback.
And 04 minus 1 there. They are. Flip them. He's close right gate. Close right gate. There's two here, Trev. They flipped. It's just 1 or 2. 04 behind us. 04 behind us. We don't know though. One shot. One shot gate, 2 gate. We got okay, guys. No, just one. Just one. There's one. Very pushing ourselves. Oh no, Jaws. Gate against Jaws absolute actually. Front tank. He might want front cheese. I'm so smart. I'm gonna go. Stay alive, Trev. You gotta try to live. I'm just living. Top juice, Jaws, weak, and top juice. So top juice. And one shot top G's. One shot top right. Top G's and swap. I just want to absolute. Live in the back. He's still close ticket. Mike, I'm back. Eat back. He's locking. He's over G's. That's not him. He won't answer. He's slips. Yeah, they're gonna be in the back. Go for it. Get your rack. I'll see him. We're still one out. Ticket.
Mixie over the first 30 here at the hard point in blue. Eventually, though, with 25 seconds left to fight, FaZe in control. They've been able to win the spawns and then zone off this next hit from Paris. They can't find the kills they need, and FaZe get over 200 points.
Yeah, just big shout out to Abuza, man. The sole man who stays alive towards blue, wins one gunfight, and then destroys Ghosty there for the second, secures the spawns, and allows Vegas to have the lead that they have. 5 seconds remaining here at the P4. You're trying to create layers now if you are Paris, but you are so far spread.
Yeah.
So if you are FaZe, you could just bully your way right through the front.
That's exactly what they're trying to do. Neptune shut down on the mid-cross. Ghost trying to work his way back over for 3-3, but that's not going to work out. So Envoy has to step up. Oh, almost able to. The Traza, 4 in a row. 217, 163, but Paris still spawned close enough to reinforce. 04 trying to give it a heroic effort, but has to wait for help. And he's able to find one on the transition. Does he get more? Yes, he does. That's 2. Maybe looking for all 3, but the rest of FaZe are here.
Big time players making big time plays in the crucial moment. You take back green, you have the spawns. You still try to close it out here at the P5. Paris gotta go. You got a route developing from Neptune. He gets cut down. Everyone from the front side of the plane getting ripped apart. FaZe trying to close it out, but they can no longer.
It just does not happen for Neptune on these routes when they need it to most. 32-19 meanwhile for Simp. Last 8 seconds, looking good for FaZe as 04 has the last word with the rest of his teammates around him. So they'll get over the 240 mark. Paris have to be perfect, and they've got to set up that they'll like it for P1, but Neptune again drops the opening fight.
The opening fight is the biggest one because now FaZe can start to work on some of these routes, and you also got a Hellstorm in the back pocket, so you're going to force Paris to scatter like roaches. Everyone in towards the deli, everyone towards the backside of blue, and FaZe are in.
Yeah, they can just hold this as long as possible. Abuza wins another 1v1. Last couple of seconds.
buckets. Contest is in from Neptune. He's able to find one with a pistol. Through mid-map though, Sim almost able to get two, but shut down by Sim. Last couple of FaZe members trying to win the game right here, and they're gonna find the kills they need. No one else from Paris gonna get their FaZe open up with a win.
Versus the best hardpoint team in the game. You are beating them to the punches on the most important. You're finding hellstorms that are leading to massive breaks on some of these money hills. But it all was a turning point on that second half. When you get to the P2, when Paris win the initial fights, and then off the first attempt, FaZe able to flood their way over through Motel at Blue. Get every single kill and just keep that one mixy. It's like Paris off the rotation. They usually don't find themselves in those positions.
Yeah.
When they were doing it with 20 seconds to go, you're losing those initial gunfights, and that's the worst thing you could do because now you're spawning all the way across the map. FaZe have the numbers, and they just keep on playing to their advantage in that opening map.
33 and 22 from Simp, 4,200 damage, and he has been showing up in this lower bracket run. The other side of this, I really want to point out to that most recent the hard point with the blue house, where you're fighting for spawns for the first 30 seconds. That's essentially the game. If Paris win that out, get the back 30, that's technically a net 60 because you're taking 30 away from FaZe and giving yourself 30. It's a tie game, but you can't win those key gunfights. It's players like Abuza, it's players like Simp who come up big.
Yeah, and it was Abuza who single-handedly got it done. His teammates go 3 dead. He's the only one sitting at white wall. He wins one gunfight and knows, all right, you guys all spawn back green. I have to back up and value my life. He does so damn well that Paris put focus on him, and then Sid challenges on the hill for FaZe to get the break while Abuza was still blocking the spawns. That's why you add this guy to the lineup for the fundamental aspect, and ever since Abuza and 04 and into the building, Abuza brings the fundies in hardpoint, 04 brings it in search and destroy. But when you're finding success in opening hardpoints versus this specific team, Paris now are feeling the pressure.
Yeah, man. I mean, Simp is the can opener. He's opened everything up, and then it's Abuza who puts it down. If there's a low man number situation and Abuza's still alive, you know he's going to be good for at least 2, it feels like. And that was the case a multitude of times, even right here, watching that cross. This is the hard point that I was talking about, where it's just continual parallel spawns. No one's able to win the back. So every time you get a double like that of Abuza, it starts to lead towards numbers advantages and eventually flips. That FaZe were able to win out. And of course, yeah, let Draza get roaring as the ARs were able to take over here.
Yeah, and I think FaZe just came out with the perfect game plan when you talk about the vetoes, man. The fact that they get a map where it's going to require a lot of AR presence and not really allow Paris to be comfortable because they usually find success through their SMGs. The ARs hold down the lanes, but if their SMGs are uncomfortable, they're going back and forth between the Dravik or the M15. You could just never get a stable push, couldn't be consistent in your slang. And unfortunately for you, that's now 8-3 in opening map series.
Yeah.
You need this bounce back on a search and destroy versus potentially the best SND team that we have right now.
Exactly. And I don't know, it feels like there is a sense of you have to win this map. I feel like if you're Paris, just knowing that Colossus is waiting as map 5, it feels like this is a series that you need to close out in 4 if at all possible. But like you mentioned, going into a Scar hardpoint first, we're facing now 3-0
hey,
on
chat,
it.
I'm gonna go.
You're the best
So hopefully
hardpoint
you
in
guys
the game.
enjoy.
You're not able to start off the series on your own terms. It forces you to have to make up that action somewhere else, and I think it has to be right here in map 2.
Yeah, you have to gain momentum.